Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this thing here turns out, man, because I really don't know. You know, it's kind of like one of them situations there. We happen to be live right now, and I'm waiting on the YouTube part to kick up. And it ain't kicked up yet, man. You know, YouTube and Google are like butting heads right now. I thought they was all the same person, you know. I don't know. Okay, now I got to mute that right there because that was just annoying. I heard myself like 20 seconds later, and it was just like, whoa. But anyway, I don't know what's going on here, man. I gotta, you know, hey, it bees that way. Now let me see what's going on here in the get up here where I can see my best bud right here. See if it's right. See, this reversed it, ain't it? If I point that way, come on now, show my screen, show my screen, show my screen. Oh, see now it's reversed. Okay, now I got to go back and click on the. Go on, folks. We're experiencing technical difficulties. This right here is so aggravating. Good, goobity goo. Let's see here. Cameraman control room. Let me get control room here. Go over here. Hit this. I forgot how to do it now. Wow, this is not good, man. I need an expert. I'm just an amateur. Click that off. That's going to click my video off. That's not it. YouTube, Google. Oh, let me see if it's down here. Is it down here? Yeah, there it is right there. Hit settings. Oh, it locks in. Well, that's Rudy Poo. Settings. Click on that. Mirrored. Let's uncheck mirrored. Okay, now let's see what it does here. And then we minimize that and we go back to here. Huh? Oh, I got 8 watching. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Now I'm letting YouTube catch up. I'm trying to show off my new T-shirt right here. I'm celebrating best bud. Best bud. I want everybody to see that right there. Let me stand up a little bit. All right, there we go. Best bud. Yeah, that's right. I had to get a black shirt to match my hat there, Roger. Went to the tobacco shop and bought myself a T-shirt there, and I wouldn't have bought it if I'd realized how much the dang thing costs. So I go to the tobacco shop, everything's cheap, right? So I go and buy this shirt right here because I thought this would be a great shirt to sit here and show for the first time here on YouTube from the Manland channel anyway. And guess what? The thing was $15. I said, $15? Have you lost your mind? Well, guess what? It was $15. I tell you what, I guess it was cheaper than a dime or what do they call that, dimes and all that stuff. I'm not into that, y'all. I'm not into any of that. I'm just wearing a shirt just for comical reasons. I have no idea what this thing's all about. Absolutely not. Now let me go over here to the YouTube part right here, and we see that we got, of course, Rick Harris. We got Rick Harris in the room right now, and we have Mrs. Manland. Let me screw back up here right quick. Where's Rick? There's Rick. There's Rick. Brother Rick Harris. Toilet paper tiki torch, y'all. That's one heck of a video right there. And brother, that's a shout out for you there, by the way. Right here live on the Manland channel. And we're looking at SKS Hugo. Good evening. Oh, man, this little arrow that says get down to the conversation there is kind of like in the way. We got Amber D. McCammon. Howdy. I'm concentrating. It's hard for me to concentrate and do this thing at the same time because my mouth works and then my mouth don't work. We got Kaylin Strain. That right there is a sister of the sisters right there here in this YouTube community. No doubt about it. Sister Kaylin. We got, let's see, Summer Beach. Some beach somewhere. Let's see here. We got, trying to give shout outs to everybody in the room right now. Jason Williams, the president of the Green Bowl Club, is in the house. I should have said the house. I can't do the chipmunk voice without speeding the video up. Sister Kaylin, don't worry about intruding upon my my what do you call it right there? Fashion show. This is not true fashion. I did this right here only just for the YouTube chat that I'm doing right here because I'm a supporter of the local tobacco shop, local beer and tobacco shop here, and they had these shirts in there, and I decided I was going to get one and show this thing off. And this thing here is like 15 bucks. If I had known it was $15, I wouldn't have bought the darn thing. I just wanted something black here to match my black cap that I got there from a fellowette YouTubian, a sister of the bush over there, way over there in England or Scotland. Where's she from? Where she's from? She's across the pond, no doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love for y'all to get here in on this live stream deal here. But before we do so, I'm going to let you know I'm not very good at kicking out the trolls because my mouth gets to running. I'm trying to be a professional, trying to edit the thing. Trying to watch what's going on here in the actual Google Hangouts version and then trying to watch the external. The external is, of course, the most important part because that's what's reaching out there to everybody watching right now. Now that I'm long-winded, that's why I edit my own videos. That's why I hate doing live streams. Do y'all not understand this by now? Of course you do. We got 2 packages in the mail, one from Papa, Texas, and one from Carolina Chris Outdoors. And I decided, well, at least we think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one here is from Papa, Texas, because it says Papa, Texas. Let me cover up Papa's Texas's address here now. I'm pretty sure he don't mind y'all seeing his address there because I think it happened to be on his YouTube about page there. But anyway, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But he sent me something from a secret giveaway, and we're going to open that. I'm going to open this one up first. No, I'm going to open this up last. I'm going to open it up last. We got Carolina Chris Outdoors. I think this is Carolina Chris Outdoors. And it says, I don't mind showing my address there, but it says to Mrs. M.D. Chandler. So I'm going to let her open up this package here. I think if it is from Carolina Chris Outdoors, I think I know what's in there. And if it is, I probably broke it now. So without further ado, let me give my wife the openers in the world there. Yes, you need one of these right here. We're going to give this, I'm going to try to turn the camera over here. You won't be able to hear because I got this internal mic thingy hooky up right here, sitting here, and y'all can see her do the actual unboxing. Hopefully it's not too dark. We're going to find out. Hold on, let me turn the camera toward her. I cannot even see the live. I'm going to have to get off the YouTube part here in just a second. Let me get to the part here where I can see what's going on. Now, there's your boxy cutter. I'm going to have to turn the light around. We can pick up some light there. Okie dokie. Now, pick your box up a little bit. Now they can see it. We believe you got no respect. She just showed Carolina Chris's address to the whole wide world. Read that little small print. Go ahead and give it a good cutting. Oh, she got to take her eyeballs off to see. Well, girl, hold on. Arlen, hold on. You're cutting with the wrong end of the box cutter. That's the handle part. She's trying to cut open with the blunt end, y'all. Only here on Manland. You got to do this right here. You got to go. There, see that razor right there? There's your razor edge. All right, darling. That was cool. I'll tell you what. I have. All right. Well, she's got the box out of frame, so I can't dip it down no further. That's kind of in frame there. We're trying to keep this in frame. You can't hear her because, like I said, I've got this internal mic thing, headphone thingamajigger going on here. And she's made about 4 cuts already so far, and now she's cutting down the side. And all right, now she's not used to box cutters, ladies and gentlemen. She's really not. Now hold on. Don't cut that part unless it's going to open up on the side. Okay, all right. I have no idea. I have not inspected the box. Now hold on, safety first. Let's close this thing up. Close it. Close it there. There we go. Box cutter out the way. Now we're safe. All right. She got it open. And it looks like it's going to be a nice little package. Here we go. She's pulling out some papers. Oh, some newspapers. We even got a card. What does it say? It says, Mr. and Mrs. Manland. Oh, it is. Let me see that right there. It happens to be an actual sticker from Carolina Chris Outdoors. Indeedy. Oh, we got two, so I've got one myself. Chris, I happen to think that you have one of the best stickers out there. The card she's going to be reading, you can't hear on the audio, so what does it say? Hi, y'all. Here's a couple of bottles of my favorite hot sauce. A big one for home. And a little one for taking out on a cooking adventure. Sure do enjoy both of y'all's channel. Over. And it was nice meeting y'all at the Voodoo. Remember, it's not real hot. Just flavorful. And it's good on most anything. Hope y'all enjoy. See y'all on the tube. Chris. Well, ain't that sweet? That's very, very sweet. Brother, we do appreciate it. I have no idea even what you sent. Nice little envelope there. Hope the light, well, yeah, the light is definitely taking out the text there. You can't see it. Darn. Oh, we've got Texas Pete hot sauce. There's no doubt about that. We got a large size and we actually have a small size there, and he's got it wrapped up in bubble wrap. Brother, we are definitely going to put this thing to use before you know it. No doubt about it. Now, since Mrs. Manley ain't going to sit over there and play with her hot sauce, I'm going to turn the camera back over here. Get it back on me because this is my channel. It's not her channel. This is my channel. You know what I'm screaming? So that package right there had to come of Carolina Chris Outdoors. Please go check out his channel. He had, in my opinion, he has the right amount of humor. He's got great video quality and excellent content. He takes you on all kind of adventures. If he's out there cooking in his backyard next to his house, all the way out there to the woods, I think he did a little squirrel hunting video. Oh, there's one of the small Texas Pete's right there. I couldn't get any here locally, and then I found out. Let's see that the light's too bright. Let me shade that just a little bit. Playing with bubble wrap. We found out that it happens to be at the Dollar General store here in State Line. So, brother, I appreciate it still. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to take one of your stickers, place it here on the bottle, and this will now be officially the Carolina Chris Outdoors hot sauce. Now, we happen to have a package here from Papa, Texas. That happens to be, let's see if I can do this right. Hey, folks, it's Papa, Texas. PT, that'd be me. I didn't quite get the voice right, but I'm working on the accent. Let's take a look right here at Papa Texas. He sent us a long, narrow box. This right here had to be something that he sent. Okay, now she's going to show the small one. Cover the thing up. I just dropped Papa's box. Now, let me get this thing here open. Let me show you how to properly use a box cutter. Ow! I just cut my freaking thumb off. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's an attempt at humor. An amateur attempt at... Okay. Now, Papa says that I won one of those secret giveaways. Oh, he's got a bunch of junk in here. I mean, stuff, not junk. Here's the note. Let me read this note. He's got a long note. Short words though. Mark, congrats on winning the secret giveaway. Enjoy. It's Papa, Texas. I'm not making that up. That's what it says. It's Papa, Texas. That brother right there. Now, before I even get into this right here, y'all go check out Papa, Texas. I know most of you have already subscribed to his channel. There's no doubt about that. He is working really hard at trying to get subs, and I mean, he's working really hard. Carolina Chris is on there. Brother, I'm not watching the external right now. I'm concentrating on getting this thing here unboxed right quick. Let me get back over to YouTube in just a second. We got Papa Texas sticker right there. He sent us. That's going to come in handy right there. And there's only one, so that means that's mine. No, I didn't. We got Party Cracker Seasonings. I got to shade the light here. It's so daggone bright to pick me up. We got apple, banana, strawberry with yogurt, baby food puree. It's some kind of baby food puree. Here, that's for you, darling. Yes, it is. That is definitely for you. And here is your sippy straw. You have a sippy straw with your baby food. We got a little, what is this right here? Some kind of candy. It says bacon. Dallas Caramel Company. Bacon. Oh, that must be bacon flavored something. Man, I wish this light would work right. Dadgum, it's so bright trying to pick me up. You want to try some bacon flavor? No. We'll say that for later. Oh, we got two, so you do get to try one. What else we got here? We got a keychain. Texas Lone. It does say Texas the Lone Star. I thought it said Texas Lone Star Rider. I thought I was going to get a really cool thing here. Texas Lone Star keychain. I'm trying to go this real quick. Ooh, a bottle opener from Texas. I saw that on the video, so I knew I was getting it. Don't you wish you had a bottle opener like me? Yeah, you get to use it anytime you want to. Wait a minute. What's this right here? It feels like some kind of hot sauce. It's wrapped it up. This ain't no Texas Pete. This right here happened to be Alpoke Salsa Shop Texas Pepper Sauce Ghost Town. Brother, you telling me this right here is going to be super hot? Hold on just a second. We're going to do a taste test right here live on this live stream between Texas Pete and the actual Texas hot sauce. Let me set that right over there. Here, hold that, darling. I'm running out of rooms. Okay, we got this is Dallas Cowboys. This is Prescott 4. That happened to be my wife right there. She said she wanted that right there, so here you go. We got an ink pen. Ooh, ink pen. Dallas Stars, NHL. That right there is really nice, y'all. Man, I'm sorry. I can leave the light on that one. Dallas Stars. It's not quite showing up here on my Suckified webcam. Sorry. Hold that right there. By the way, we got some apple pie. Baker Street apple pie. Get the glare off of it. Dead apple pies. That's what I'm screaming. Now, get down to the gritty of the nitty. You know, this right here is medieval times. This right here is a genuine. It's a genuine. You know, I really don't know what that is, but it's really a genuine, ain't it? It's actually it's a glass beer bottle opener of some sort right there, and we could try this out right. Hold on to that right there, and then we're looking at. We got one of these right here. Papa Texas, YouTube, Instagram, subscribe. Papa, you're really advertising on these things, aren't you? That's what it says. Papa Texas, YouTube, Instagram, subscribe. I'll try to get as close as I can. It ain't going to focus because this camera ain't got no focus. It's all a manual ring there. And, of course, now this right here happens to be, check out this sweet deal right here. This is from Bubba's Cook's Country, Bubba'sKitchen.com, Sweet Pines Ribeyes. Ooh, mercy of the me's. Now that right there is going to come in real handy. I'm now in the Black Cup Club. And, ooh, there's a lid to it too. Perfecto. Absolutely. That must be where the straw heads. Hey, the straw's too big. Anyway, I don't want to screw it up here on camera. I'll do it off camera. What else we got? Oh, empty box, but we got one more item, and I think I know what this one right here is. I did ask Papa Texas in one of his giveaways that I did not win, by the way, that if he were to include an actual shot glass, that I would enter the contest. And there it is. No, this is not yours. This right here is actual Texas Lone Star State shot glass. Papa, that's what I've been waiting on right there. Definitely Manland 121 approved. I'm trying to start myself another shot glass collection because I used to drive a truck across country, and I had shot glasses from every state that I went into. And I think there was only like 3 states that I've never been in while driving a truck. And believe me, I didn't mind that during the time. But other than that, my actual shot glass collection was gone. Well, we won't get into that right there, but I no longer owned it. So me and Mrs. Manley was talking about, I said, if I can get all my YouTube subscribers from different states to send me a shot glass, well, that would be even much more better. Because I've already been to most of the states, but having somebody, a YouTube brother or sister, to send me a shot glass, well, that would be most excellent. Most people's into stickers. And, you know, hey, I ain't got nothing wrong with that. I love stickers. I ain't got one of myself, but, you know, hey, I'll work on it. But shot glasses, that right there is what I'm screaming. Brother, appreciate it. Papa Texas. Y'all go check them out. Make sure you subscribe. Here you go, darling. Now you can hold on to it. I did not give that to you. Have you lost your mind? Here, you can have the apple pie. I didn't. What did I say? Babes, B-A-B-E-S? What did I say? Bubba? It says Bubba. It says Bubba. She says it says babes. It does say babes. Why does it say Bubba's babe? Bubba's babes? Bubba's got babes? Hey, Papa, where you live at? I need to come visit you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the live unboxing right there between Carolina Chris Outdoors and Papa Texas. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by and checking out this here live chat. I want to say howdy. Thank you very much for stopping by. That's pretty much the end of the video. Of course, now we're going to open up the live chat part here in case you want to get in here on the panel. Let me go to the YouTube external and see what I've missed. Whew. That's right, Kaylin. It is not a green shot glass. I absolutely guarantee you it is not. Anybody want to get in on this here live stream? I'm not going to keep this thing open for very long because I know, well, I keep saying that, but it runs like 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 hours later, you know, and then I'm in the bed. But I don't have to work tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is probably download this here live stream back to my computer and edit it where I can get the actual unboxing part off there and then publish that. And I don't know about this in here. I may leave it up too. I don't know. But
says, hey, man, start a challenge with the ice bucket fire starter. You pick someone to do it, and then they pick someone to do it, and so on.
Okay, now, well, Hard Squirrel, I'm just going to let you know, we actually did have a challenge going on, and it got started. However, I did not tag anybody in the video that I made for the reason that sure there's a lot of people that don't like being tagged, and it was kind of like in the beginning, it was kind of like set up to where if anybody wanted to do this challenge, they could just do it freely and just upload a video. It was done on a live chat here. That's how the idea got born. And it was kind of like offset. So I'm going to do a revisit to that because there's something that I want to address. There are a couple of issues, not only with the Boss fire kit, but with the actual technique of cold hands. The actual idea was cold hands fire starting, not cold wet hands. And you can't really do this thing without, if you stick your hands in a bucket of ice water, that's just kind of like to the wayside. But I come up with a different way of getting my hands real cold out there in this now, what, first day of spring, whatever they call it. No, this is summertime here in Mississippi. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just blistering hot. So I'm going to revisit that right there. And in that video, I will tag 3 people. because I think I found a safer way. Most people, when they stick their hands into an ice bucket, it causes them a lot of pain. They didn't want to do it, and so that's why I didn't actually tag anyone. But if anybody wants to get in on that, feel free. Go ahead and do it. And I'm going to try to go backtrack and start a playlist here on my channel because no one's done a playlist on it yet. That way we can kind of keep up with all the videos that happen in the moment. We're going to, I'm going to go ahead and post the link to get in here on this live chat for just a second. Like I say, I don't know how to kick out the so-called trolls. If you want to get in on this thing right here, now's the time to do this right here. We may do it a couple more times. Huh? Yeah, you click on it. My wife's asking me questions during the live chat. Professional.
I am professional.
What did you put in that what did you put in that shot glass? Hot sauce? She got the Papa Texas hot sauce going in the shot glass. I'll tell you. I don't know about her. You got to keep an eye on Miss Manland. I'll tell you. Google Hangouts. Hold on. I'm sitting here. Hey, grannies. I got to do a technical read and figure it out. You're on Firefox.
Did you freeze?
Download the. Or were you on Google Chrome? I don't know. Okay, she's going to figure it out. Whew. What's up, Miss Granny?
Did you freeze,
Granny Monster. Trying to get this thing to where it works here. Okay. Have I got good feedback or have I got squeaky feedback?
If you can hear me, you're just freezing up.
No, you're actually working, but we got some feedback in the external there again. So anybody that's got the external open, go ahead and mute the video on that one. Because we're picking up an audio track in the background there. I'm not sure what it is.
My speaker's off.
And we also have Babyland, Jeremy of Babyland. He's entered the panel here.
What's up, guys?
And there's the star of the show right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on the video chat.
And we also have Kaylin. Sister Kaylin's in here with us in the chat.
No, I thought I dropped
My wife's trying to figure out this. She's trying to get in here too. She don't know what she's doing. Uninstall the Hangouts app. No, you don't want to do that. No, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm gonna mute this right here, so I'm gonna leave it up to Granny. And who else just popped in? Andrew.
How's it going?
What's happening? What's happening, brother?
Not too much. Not too much. How's it going?
Well, I ain't gonna say not too much right now because Mrs. Manley's got some technical, and I'm trying to run the whole show and help her out.
Well, she's got to stop trying to fill that shot glass.
That's right. I'm concentrating on the shot glass myself. Yeah.
That's a 5-alarm fire.
So let me hit the mute right here on myself, and y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back as soon as I get her straightened out.
How's everybody doing out there tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself?
There's a little cutie.
Hi.
Is she eating the same kind of baby sauce that Manland just got?
We're feeding her right now. Just a little bit of a dinner. This is just what's.
I'm experiencing some technical difficulties. I think I'll be in the chat room.
Okay. Kitty.
That's my Mila.
It's getting close to her bedtime.
She's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to bed anytime soon.
Probably not. Probably. She'll be turning a year old here pretty soon.
Nice.
Am I getting out there?
Yeah, we hear you, Zero.
Yeah, oh, great. Thank you.
Sound good to me.
Hopefully here before long, we'll get this little one out and doing some camping here. Now it's getting springtime.
Yeah, and you get some videos up of that.
Yes. I want to get some videos up of her first hiking trip where she's actually able to walk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's standing up on her own a little bit now, so just a matter of her taking her first steps on her own.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it happens fast.
I know, too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, little miss. Home. There you go. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Hmm? What are you guys up to lately?
Oh, not too much. Hoping to get out and get some filming done tomorrow there.
I'm looking forward to mushrooms starting to pop up here in the next couple of weeks. We got mushroom season coming up here pretty quick now in Missouri.
Nice.
Especially if the weather stays nice.
You need a little
It's so weird as well.
Des Moines
In
to
the
get
UK, we've
mushrooms
got
going
coming
up
up.
here.
Yeah, we still got a lot of snow here still, so ain't no mushroom season here.
Oh gosh, it was hitting us in the 80 today. Yeah, I got to 80 degrees a day. It's almost it's been so far.
Well, it would have been nice today if it wouldn't have been for the wind, but there was a lot of wind today, so it was still pretty cold. Tomorrow's supposed to be plus 7 or plus 8 Celsius.
Oh wow, where are you guys at?
New Brunswick, Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. Wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Just a few miles away from here.
Yeah. Not across the border.
Unless he's farther up the province.
Canada.
No, we're I'm outside of Moncton.
I'd like to go up there and hit one of those big lakes up there where you have to fly into and land and salmon. Like go fishing for those big old northerns up there.
Maybe nab a muskie or 3.
No.
We love fishing.
Rain.
Nom, 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 nom. Well, you're cleaning this up, little things.
Tomorrow's forecast sucks here. Rain and only in the 40s Fahrenheit.
Let me see what ours is.
It's starting to warm up. I can't wait.
Looks like we're going to be 60 for a high tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, it was supposed to be 7. I don't know if it changed.
We're going to be 60 tomorrow, 54 on Wednesday, back to 68 on Thursday. So, yeah, it looks like we're coming into mushroom season here pretty quick. We love mushrooms around here.
Morels.
Yeah, those morels. They're great. Where's everybody else at?
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but then we're supposed to get a little bit of snow on Wednesday.
Where's everybody else located at?
I'm in Des Moines, Iowa.
Iowa. Okay, you're just right up north of us then.
Yep.
We're in Kansas City area.
It's supposed to be decent week.
Are you waving at him? Are you waving? Are you waving at him? She was waving at you guys for a second. There you go.
Oh, good. It's supposed to be all in the pluses next week, so I should be able to get a bunch of videos done. Good.
We haven't made any videos in a little while. We need to get out and start catching up on some videos with everybody.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get some done too. I got a couple spots I'm scouting out tomorrow for base camp and stuff, and then I gotta get a base camp built. So that's gonna be a bunch of videos.
I got tagged by Bob 808, and I got tagged by Freedom Bushcraft. So I got 2 tag videos I got to catch up on.
Nice.
Is it good? You still hungry? Yep. Oh, she's waving at you guys. Wave at them. Say hi. Say hi.
I think she's trying, Daddy, come on, feed me faster.
There's that spoonful. Well, she's waving at you guys. Waving at you guys. Who else do we have on here?
0.
0 pence.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on here.
I forgot where 0 pence is at.
I'm in the UK, mate.
That's right, UK. That's right. That's
Other
right.
side of the big pond.
How's everything going on the other side of the pond from us?
It's raining at the moment, and it's dark. It's about.
But doesn't it always rain in the UK?
I think it does.
No, not really. No, only every other day.
Not as bad as Seattle.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Are you getting full now? I think you're getting full now. You've ate quite a bit. Look at that. You ate a lot. You still want some more? You still want some more of that? Are you done or you want more? We'll take some more. Feed her till she's full, I guess. Hi. Hi.
A bunch of friends and I got out yesterday on Sunday. We went out into the woods.
Nice.
Any
Yeah,
day out in the woods is a good day.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to get out tomorrow over there.
Kind of hard to get out when you don't drive, so I just can't pick up and go anywhere unless it's close to a city bus stop.
Oh, see, I'm pretty fortunate. I got like quite a pretty big forest behind my apartment building and stuff like that. So I just get up and go right behind my house.
We usually go down to the river. It's close to us. We got about a 15-minute drive, and we're on the Missouri River.
I can
Nice.
go to the Des Moines River, but a lot of it that I have access to is too developed
Yep.
or it's too
I've got-
landscaped.
I've got tons of areas on both sides of the Missouri that we hike up and down. Some good wooded areas, so I can actually go either side of the river that I want. I got Bob into a new area that I like to go to a lot. Now he's wanting to go out there all the time. Me and him just did a camping trip out there. The last big snow that we had. Wow. He did his hot. He had a hot teepee that he set up with his wood burning stove and a
Nice.
poly tarp, and I just did a little lean-to and a all-night fire. It got to, I think, 9 degrees Fahrenheit for a low that night. Want more? You ready for more? One of these days, this little one's gonna be going out and doing some overnights like that with me. I'll teach her how to build forts out in the wood, play in the creeks, and catch some fish. Take her fishing. Hey, are you done? Are you full? I think you're full. I think I fed her until she's full. Now what?
Feed her till she pops.
Yeah. I tickle you. I tickle you. I tickle you. I tickle you. This is me and my wife's very first one.
Woo! I tell you what, this is the wrong time to be sitting there trying to set up a computer to get on Google Hangouts.
Sure. You're taking shots of that hot sauce. That's what you were doing.
Man, I've got some chicken nuggets over there cooking from raw state to getting cooked. We're going to try a taste test with Papa Texas hot sauce versus Carolina Chris's hot sauce, Texas Pete.
Yeah.
So I imagine about 30 minutes or so we'll be ready to do that taste test.
You gotta watch out with that one from Papa Texas. That's a spicy sauce.
Well, I'm telling you right now, there ain't no sauce made too hot for Manland. I guarantee you.
I don't know. That one's made with ghost peppers, so it's pretty hot.
Oh Lord,
That's
grab the butter,
500
baby.
alarm fire.
Yeah.
Gonna do that ghost pepper again?
Well, that sauce that he got from
This might be the
Papa
liquid.
Texas has ghost peppers.
This
in it.
might be the liquid version.
Yep. Get 2 gallons of milk and go at her.
Yeah, what I heard is eating mayonnaise. No, the last time I did the ghost pepper thing was taco vodka mixed with mayonnaise and milk. And they told me to do something else. Anyway, I was desperate. I tried everything. Lemon juice. Yeah, we had lemon juice at the time. Sure did.
Look, hey, look, you gonna wave at everybody again? Say hi.
Now let's see. We got Kojo metal detecting in the house. We got Brian J. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip to the 8. We got Texas Little Star. Why she ain't in here? She's usually in here on this panel.
Hi.
Miss Irene Noonan. Sister Noonan, no doubt about it. And we got Tommy of I'm a Redneck Cockerham. Woo! I tell you what. Hey, brother, I did not cheat on that video. Now, I did not cheat on my brother's giveaway. I just happened to have a tater peeler just like him. And you can see I didn't know how to use that thing properly. I was sitting there screaming on that last tater at the very end, and the blade flipped on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can't do this thing inside out.
Sure.
I think it's safe to say that the time that I put on the video is not accurate, so everybody gets to actually guess.
Oh, you getting tired? You want some more? Another bite?
Right at this moment here, I'd like to welcome everybody to the panel, and I want to let who just joined here. Let's see, we got Texas, me, Zero, Mrs. Manland, Kaylin, Jeremy, and Andrew. Okay. External, I want to thank y'all for joining in. Also, we did have Granny Monster. What happened to her?
She said she was having issues. She was gonna stay in chat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Picture a bottle.
Hey Tommy, are you able to get your live thing going on there?
Oh, she's still eating a little bit. She's eating a lot of that. Look at it.
Hi, baby.
Somebody on there said hi to you.
Hi, baby.
Look, Sydney. Look, somebody's saying hi to you.
Shoot the Shit has got a live stream going on right now. That's why. So that, believe me, I do not want to sit there and cross over into anybody else's live stream. I do live stream just when I feel like doing it. I don't have no set time.
Nom, nom, nom.
Let's see here. We got who else? Anything y'all want to say? Talk about?
Too busy watching that little cutie.
She just as precious. Just as precious as she can be.
Trying to get her a full belly and get her ready for bed. It's 8:10 at our time right now here in Missouri, so it's about her bedtime if we can get her to go down.
I don't think she's ready.
I don't think she's ready either. She's rubbing
It's
her eyes.
11 minutes past 1 where I am.
What time?
11 minutes past 1.
Oh wow!
Whoa. One in the afternoon or one at midnight?
Brian, I
Not at
heard
midnight.
channels were taken down. I don't know if it's true or not.
Want some more num num?
Oh.
Here you go.
I'm gonna go pick up the CJ's real quick.
Okay.
Sister Irene, you were sitting there talking about Rainbow Brights videos are all gone now. And This is the first we've heard of it. That's what my wife was asking me.
I know Bandit Girlie, though mostly 2 days ago, somebody said hers was taken down too.
But you've been,
Bandit Girly too. Holy.
Maybe some more people getting hacked through YouTube again.
yeah.
Could very well be.
I hope not.
Have you guys seen a lot of the YouTubes getting hacked or Facebook's getting hacked here lately?
No, not really. But a lot of people are saying people's videos have been disappearing and stuff. And
Well, I lost a couple of videos on my channel here yesterday, and I know what happened. I did it myself because I was being stupid. My brother, everybody says, "Hey, haven't we already seen this video?" Like, yes, you have. The Cold Hand Fire Challenge video, I accidentally deleted it because, well, make a long story short, my brother called me, and I was right in the middle of watching his current video, and I said, "Bone," said, "Man, the audio is so low I can barely hear it." And he's like, "Well, what do I need to do? I said, "Well, I don't know other than upload the newer video after you've adjusted the volume." I said, "But on YouTube, they got some kind of video editing software, and I've never messed with it. So hold on just a second. Let me go play with something right quick." And while he was on the phone, that was the first one I came to, and I was sitting there looking on my Cold Fire Hands Challenge. I put that in there, and I was looking for an audio button, and I couldn't find one. And I said, "Well, Bone, I don't think we can adjust this thing. We can't play with the audio volume here." So that's something that YouTube needs to look into. Y'all need to be able to sit there and increase the audio volumes, okay, in the editing stages. But maybe you've got it. I just didn't find it my first time there. But anyway, I found the color enhancement, and so I was playing around with that while I was talking to my brother, and it said this is going to take a long time to process. Ain't got 10, 15 hours of wait. But anyway, when it got finished processing, said processing done or something like that. And I thought that thing had made 2 videos. And I said, "Well, I don't need the old video. I want the new video. I want to see what's going on." I hit delete, and I did not realize it's the same freaking video. So I killed that video. So I had to re-upload it.
Is it adult proof?
It's Jeremy too.
Oh, it's adult proof. I can't open it. Okay.
They got fruit centers.
Oh.
You want one?
Hey, Papa Texas.
I see something that looks like Texas.
That's a
see, Jeremy, I got my baby too.
There you go.
There's another cutie.
This is my little bushcraft partner. He comes in all my videos with me.
Mine is sleeping
Well,
like
there-
a cat.
We have Papa Texas out there also in the comment section. I'm trying to back up here. I've got a lot of reading going on here, and the light's blinding me. But it's Irene Dennis says, check it out. Says, "You killed me. Are you happy?" on her page. Was she responding to the so-called hackers?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm not sure.
I hope she didn't get hacked.
Dark Matters video interview with Rainbow is the only one on there. Wow. Hey, Pop, I just read your comment. Yes, I have already done the unboxing, but I'm waiting. I'm going to give this thing another 15, 20 minutes. I got some chicken nuggets in the oven. I'm cooking from raw. And we're going to do a taste test because I did an actual unboxing at Carolina Chris Outdoors. He sent some Texas people. I found your hot sauce there, Papa.
Yeah,
We're going to do this right here live. We're going to do a taste test. Me and Mrs. Manland. Ooh, going to be some good stuff there.
I don't want to take her away from her.
Baby Rogue's name.
for mine for chili dogs. I don't want chili dogs.
I'll eat chili dogs. That's fine.
I'm gonna run over there.
These are good.
She had something to say. I need an interpreter.
She's excited about these fruit things here. They're the little fruit snacks, and she's just all excited about those now. Mmm.
What's the big name?
Pop on one more time if you want to get in. Anybody wants to get in on this thing right here? right quick? We got about 20 minutes or so left, something like that.
Manland,
I'm gonna try to make.
we definitely have to teach you not to do it on there. We had very, very disturbing people popping up on Noble's live stream yesterday, and I'm really perverted and disturbing.
Really, that's scary.
Oh, yes.
Well, we can't get any more disturbing than Manland. Come on.
Oh no. This was real bad.
Is that funny?
How true. Dude,
Even she's laughing about it now.
let me do the tear here right now. I'm advertising here.
Oh no, Manland's audio sounding kind of whack, like it's coming out of a blender.
I think mine just went kaput.
No, it's better now.
Yeah, we got too much going on here. The wife's doing a live stream and watching the external. I'm doing the same thing. We're all on the same YouTube.
It was disturbing, totally.
And I had to play around for the camera settings, trying to get something that looked a little bit better on the actual YouTube external there.
I just have a little bootleg clip to a bendable phone mount that sort of improves my lighting a little bit here. Otherwise, I've got it look great. It helps a little bit.
I didn't catch none of that.
Something about a book light above where the camera's at or computer's at.
There we go. Let me click on her picture right quick. Hold on. Kaylin, go ahead and show that again. I got it locked in now.
Yeah, I have this book light that I clip on a bendable mount that I could put my phone on.
Okay.
And then I just bend it in such a way that the light is aimed at me. Because otherwise, the only lighting I have in here is above my head and behind me.
That looks like something from the 1950s science fiction show.
That's just a cheap little Walgreens book light.
Whoa. That is cool. That is cool.
I've had it actually for about 6 years because I used it as this and another style in a tent when I did some winter camping. I just had these two as my lights in the tent. And they were great.
Couldn't get the light to work. Wait. Tommy, I don't know why I can't. That's the only link I got. Let me redo this one more time. I'm gonna do this right here. Right click, copy. Go back here to YouTube, and we're going to click, and we're going to right click, hit paste, and then hit enter, and there's the link. And if it don't work, I don't know what to do, brother.
It's not my fault, man. I don't know. You know, I be like, you know, I'm just an amateur. I just put out what they give me, and I try to make it work.
Anybody up there?
Let me go check on them chicken nuggets. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Let's say hi to them. They're on here. What? What? She's right here. Just say hi to her.
Hi.
She's looking for Mama. She's waiting for Mama to come back in the room.
Where's Mommy?
Yeah, she's like, I'm done with you. You're done feeding
Where'd
me.
Mommy go? Hey, you almost cleaned up this bowl. You just about got an empty bowl. Everybody, I think she's done.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she's done. She ate a lot too. That was a big bowl.
What's those fruit snacks? You get a few of those.
Oh, ready to climb out of there now? Climb out. Wow. There we go. Now we can see everybody here. What?
Hi, baby.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. She's waving at you. Yeah, you gotta say hi.
He's like, it's a stranger.
Because
I don't
he says, I want to play with the mouse. She's not worried about everybody else.
Maybe before you know it.
What? What? Was it good?
You just gotta make sure you turn it off.
Oh,
This is-
yeah? All
this is-
that, huh?
This is gonna be my new trail buddy, my new camping buddy, fishing buddy. We're gonna get in all kinds of trouble.
Still, hello.
We're gonna get in all kinds of trouble together.
The same thing, yeah. 14, 15, cool.
How are them nuggets doing?
I just flipped them over, and they're just now good and mushy. They haven't even got to the browning stage yet. Hey, Jeremy, you and your wife and little baby Land, y'all gonna be able to make it down to the VU 3 this year?
We want to, but I'm not sure yet. That's actually gonna be right up on our anniversary too. Our anniversary is October 10th.
Well, what better way to celebrate your anniversary than to spend a whole week with Manland and his crew?
That might very well happen this year. I don't know yet. We're gonna try it if we can. When is the VU 3?
Okay, it's not official yet, but usually it's the second weekend in October, and I'm looking at the calendar, and it's saying on Friday the 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Jeez, what a day.
Of course, we all get there as early as we can. And I was born on Friday the 13th, by the way, y'all, so that happens to be my favorite day of the year.
I was born on the 13th.
Actually, I was not born. I was born on the 13th, but it wasn't a Friday. I did one of them calendar things here on the computer and found out I was actually born on a Saturday, and that sucked.
You say you're an amateur artist.
Right.
Do you paint?
Pencil draw. I do charcoal drawing sketches. I got into actual paints, but never oil paints. And then when I found my very first introduction to a desktop type of computer, it was a photo imaging program they had on there. One of the earliest things that was out there. I can't remember the name of it. So photographic manipulations on the thing, and then I realized, hey, I can paint on this thing. And then I went and invested a little bit of money back in the day.
Can you
and
see me in the picture? Can you
let me lock in on you here right quick. Click. There we go. Beautiful. Yes.
But see, Mark, it's been a while, so you must have bumped up to novice by now.
Oh no! I still call myself an amateur. Is that oils or acrylics?
That's oils.
That's nice. Yeah.
Thank you. It's just that we have similar interests, I think, and I like to cook as well.
But see, that's why you and I have so much in common. I love to do paintings, although mine is digital. And I also love to cook.
I'm because mainly I make knives, so for bushcrafters and things.
All right.
But I make sets and different stuff. It's,
my whole thing about the bushcraft world is when I had my YouTube channel on my art there, I kind of like dabbled into the area of bushcraft, and I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like camping. I'm a camper, and I go outdoors and just like having fun.
Yeah.
And I fell into the world of bushcraft, and I said, well, shoot, man, this is right up my alley as well. And I can't really focus on that on my art channel because they're wanting to see artwork. That's what the channel name's about.
Yeah.
So I turned around and decided to start a second channel for the bushcraft world, hiking, camping, that type of thing, and decided to leave the art alone. because it takes me forever. I'm pretty sure with you working with oils, it probably took you quite an extreme amount of time to complete that one painting. Because
it took me minutes.
Took how long?
45 minutes.
What are you on there?
Wow, you're a speed painter. You practice the rule: the thinner paint sticks on the thicker paint.
It's the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing. But I went to art college, so it's a matter of using bases. It goes back to the Renaissance. But, I think a gentleman from your neck of the woods called Bob Ross.
Absolutely, yeah.
Pioneered it. But it's a very old technique. But he sort of refined it.
Is that you?
See, on my digital artwork, most people lose respect when it comes to digital because they believe the computer does it for you, and it does not. I do everything by hand. There are some shortcuts. There's some advantages to working with digital. 45 to 60 to 70 hours worth of work on each painting that I do, and I try to do realism as much as possible. However, I have never reached that stage where you look at it and say, oh, this is a photograph. I never reached that stage. I keep pushing the goal. Here in the bushcraft world, or I'm going to say camping world, here in our family, I would love to do a couple of them featuring some of our YouTube families out there. And that's probably going to be the last two paintings I do in my lifetime. Because it takes so much time to do.
Getting on to the cooking bit of it, I'm what's unfortunately called a celiac, and I can't have gluten, so I can't have the flour and the bread that people have. So I have to come up with different alternatives.
My brother can't eat cornbread. Oh man, what's life without cornbread, brother?
I can eat cornbread. I can eat cornbread. I just can't eat anything with wheat in it.
Oh, wheat. Okay.
Yeah, wheat's got gluten in it, and most flours. But I've found that when it comes to cooking batter on fish and things like that, the gluten-free flour is the greatest, because all you've got to do is add water. It's fantastic, and it comes up really crisp.
And see, I don't even know where you buy that around here. That would be something we have to go to a specialty shop and get.
We just buy it in the supermarket. But I've been that cater for people that have got gluten allergies. Is Spain. You can go into any market.
Well, here in the United States, you can't do that if you're in a small town. You got to go to one of them great big old towns. Sometimes they call them a city. Now, in Jackson, Mississippi, where I was at, you can get about anything you wanted right there, including some things that were illegal too.
See, that's what's so good about the internet nowadays. You can just order anything and get it right to your door.
Yeah.
That's cool. The shipping cost, though, it's like, hey, it's a great price, and then the shipping hits you. It's like, is it really worth it?
It all depends on the company. Some companies do. If you spend so much, you get free shipping and stuff. You got to look around.
It really upsets me. You can order right now. You can order something from China, and it would be like pennies on the dollar.
I know.
But you want to sit there and ship something to Canada or ship something to Texas. You know, anything you stick in that box is going to be like $6 shipping, and that's like what, 2 states over from Mississippi.
Oh, I know.
It's like what?
do you know it's cheaper.
But it was worth it.
Well, here's the brilliant thing about our postal system. My next door neighbor, if I were to just send them a thank you card, I would put it in the mailbox. Now, next door to me now, it goes from here to Jackson, Mississippi, and then turns right around and comes back to State Line to be delivered.
Oh, I know. It's like that here too. It goes from here. It goes from here in Moncton. It'll go all the way down to St. John, where FS Bushcraft is, and it'll come all the way back just to go into my neighbor's mailbox.
It's just crazy. I mean, You know, you used to have 2 drop boxes. One would be out of town, one in town. Well, the in town is completely sealed up.
Oh no, ours is still the same thing, in town and out of town, but it still gets shipped out of town first and then comes back in town.
That's whacked.
Yeah.
Somebody has some feedback.
So if I can send something to, say, New York, and it would take the same amount of time as it would just to go to the other side of Des Moines.
Oh yeah, no. It's nuts.
It's the same, not Mal, but if you want to go to Scotland by train in my country, it costs you more to go to Scotland by train than it does to go to Spain by plane.
Wow, that's whacked.
Hey, but
Well, like
It's
just
nuts,
for,
isn't it?
yeah, well, just for an example, from here in Canada where I am to take a plane to like even go say where mainland is, it would probably cost me about $1,800. I could go to Cuba like 7 times for that price.
Well, right now, I have sent 2 Stanley Adventure Camp Cook sets to Canada, and I'm fixing to send a 3rd. I ain't gonna say who it is. Somebody here knows who I'm gonna send it to. But I want to send one overseas. Overseas there, and I was going to send the Scottish Wonder one, and then somebody else. So that's going to be the only 2 I ship overseas. And I'm interested, just out of curiosity, to see how much it's going to cost me to send a $14.95 cook pot when I could order from China for for free almost.
It probably wouldn't cost much more to ship over to the UK than it would to ship to Canada.
I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be them. I've shipped stuff over to the UK and it cost me almost the same thing as what I would ship to the States.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I pretty much stopped doing spoon carving as a business because the shipping costs are just ridiculous. Like, I can't go and charge someone $35 for a spoon that I carve, and justify spending almost $40 on shipping to the States. It's nuts.
It's the same sort of thing
That
with
is
if I want to send a knife to the USA, it's absolutely ridiculous. Because I have to fill in so many forms and all sorts, and you have to declare it and get different dispensations and all that. It just turns out
it's considered a weapon too, so it's a little harder.
Diabolical. It's diabolical.
You're
And,
muted.
See, here's the thing right here that gets me is trying to send somebody in the UK a knife. I could see that coming in and gets confiscated because it's not allowed. But someone trying to ship a knife out to where it's legal, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it's when you declare it's a knife to the General Post Office.
Yeah.
Well, they
wrap that thing in aluminum foil, man, and call it a cook pot.
Yeah, they consider it to be, shall we say, dangerous to do that sort of thing because it's got an edge on it and it might break through the packaging. So they don't like you to send them. But obviously, we know that you can send them. But
yeah.
You know, I know that our governments are making up laws to so-called protect the people, but sometimes their protection is so stupid you can't get anything done. It's like safety rules or safety laws. When you're at the job site and they say, well, you know, you got to follow this safety procedure. The safety procedure is so dangerous to do. Done. Oh, I got to check on the chicken nuggets right quick. Y'all hang on. I smell something burning. Hold on, I'll be right back.
What?
Hey, Zero and Jeremy, can you guys post something in chat so I can go and follow your channels? I forgot to do it the other day.
Okay, I will. I'll do that. Yeah, but actual fact, getting out of this and getting onto the chat line, I don't really know how to do it, to tell you the truth. And I'm sitting here, I'm liable to get lost.
As long as you don't lock yourself out of the video, that's.
That I would probably do that. Communication default, the voice layout save. Hold I don't think I'll cancel that. Yeah, I don't know what. I am not. No, that's not a good idea at all. I'll leave it until afterwards. And what I'll do is I'll be done a post on the chat in the side earlier on before I joined the chat here. So you might find it on there, but if not, I'll do it again later on.
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
But
I am now opening up. This is Carolina Chris's big ball of Texas Pete hot sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and then I'm gonna open up Papa Texas's. And the nuggets are almost. I call them nuggets. They're really not nuggets. They're full length chicken strip.
I found you, Zero.
Fully breaded. They're good.
Yeah, oh, great. Thanks, mate.
Now, and then I'm gonna have to let them cool down before we actually eat them. So,
and for the hot sauce,
you better let them cool down. Is that hot sauce is gonna spice it up?
I'm kind of scared of this one right here. See, Texas Pete. I've drank gallons and gallons of Texas Pete. That's just mouthwash. But this one right here, I am really terrified of.
Get some milk.
Oh well, man, they can handle it.
Water makes it worse.
I'll put it this way: if it's that hot, this chat will be over very quickly. We're probably already into about an hour and a half worth of the video here now.
Oh, you will have called a chicken, man, land.
A chicken? Who called me a chicken?
That better not be Tommy.
That better not be Tommy. Remember the last time I was doing the Carolina Reaper there? Oh, no, the Ghost Pepper. Which one was it? Carolina Reaper or Ghost Pepper? I don't forgot now. Somebody else was supposed to join me on that on a live chat, and they chickened out.
Let's see if you can take that bottle like she's taking this one.
Hold on, let me go over here and click on it. Oh, mercy me. Hey, that's not a green cup. Y'all, I didn't see the back of this bottle here, but Papa Texas spent $9.99 on this thing from the salsa shop. It's called Ghost Town. That's the actual brand name, Ghost Town.
Hey, Putnut.
Hey, Putnut Land. How y'all enjoying y'all's time off away from Bones' wife? Yeah, Tommy, I'm reading your comment now. He says, I never got my half of the pepper. It could be because I didn't send my address to Frank, but that's neither here nor there. Let me tell you something, Mr. Vice President. And no, that's not Vice President of the Green Cup Club. That hadn't actually be the actual Vice President. Me and him was running for the President and Vice President of the United States. We got 2 votes. We got 2 votes. We were doing good. This is gonna be good. I see Putnut is on the chat here.
And so is Andrew. But I don't
Where's Andrew?
He popped on the pink screen. That's his, but I didn't see him.
Right now I see a butt crack.
It's a crack, but not a butt.
What's going on here? What in the world?
So far,
I have no idea. That is definitely an optical illusion. It's like 2 Hubba Bubba bubbles meeting in the middle.
Hey, Brian, I'm from channel to channel.
I'll hop on my desk for a little bit, so I tried to aim my camera at her for a little bit. Then she jumped off. Silly cat.
Welcome back, Shalisha.
Nora, you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody, Nora?
Shalisa, I haven't checked the mailbox to see if that gift has arrived yet, that little contest that I supposedly won, but I'm going to tell you right now, I got something special planned when that candy bar shows up.
Hi, kitty, kitty.
What is that sound?
I sound like somebody's heart beating. That's probably this hot sauce. Yep. That was the last beat. Hey! 2-5.
Hi.
2-5. I'm stepping.
Brother Bone, you need to get in there on that there video, man. We can hear you, but we can't see you. There he is. Bone, I think I got myself a defective potato peeler, man. I tell you, I really do. I got me a defective tater peeler, man. I think mine came from Taiwan.
I'm hearing an echo from somebody.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm hearing a little echo.
Well, mine has done that before. Mine has done that before, but it is in the hands of the beholder.
Andrew, unmute yourself.
Oh, mercy me. Do you believe he just said that? I'm your older brother. I will kick your...
Andrew, unmute yourself.
Hey, when you hear me, there's a delay. There's a delay in this, but when you hear me, give me a thumbs up so I'm going to talk.
Thumbs up. While you talking, I'm going to go check on the chicken McNuggets.
Jesus, things are still not
No,
cooking.
this is to you. Anyway. And everyone plans video of trying to catch a bass in a bucket.
All I heard was ass and bucket.
That's all I heard too.
Yes, I was there.
Okay. Man left a fish in a bucket, a secret that I showed him many years ago. But the only thing he did wrong, which I did not tell him how to do it, he put his foot in the water. If you put your foot in the water, you have got to at least change your socks.
Well, he was telling us that he taught you how to do that.
No. I showed him that technique, but you got to have clean socks on, and evidently he didn't have clean socks on when he put his foot in the water. That's why he didn't catch no fish.
I make total sense.
Thank you.
Hi to Texas Lewis. Hi. Waving at you.
Who do we have here?
Good night, baby.
I know one or two people.
Can I wave at her? Hi.
Everybody, individually shout out your names so I can recognize who you are.
Texas Little Star 63.
I've heard of it.
Andrew Long Bushcraft.
Right there.
Say hi to him.
Dan Train in Des Moines.
Yes, I've heard of you. Good morning. It's night here. At 121, I told off on you.
That's fish. Did you ever clean salad?
You're mumbling. They can't hear you. I can't hear you either. I got headphones on.
21, can you hear me?
That's the bucket. Fish.
You hear me?
Uh-huh.
Do it.
I didn't do it right. I did it right.
Doing videos
Hey, look.
and listening to the video.
Look, I did that bass fishing bucket lane right. I did it just like you told me. You didn't. Hey, that's one thing you got to tell me, man. You got to tell me about them holes. Yes, you did. You've got to tell me that sometimes in the edge of the pond there's a big old sinkhole for me not to step into the damn thing.
Manland,
I understand that, but listen to me.
your friend's telling you to send him the
You
link.
got to change your socks.
Okay. Ready, y'all. By the way, I'm gonna let them cool down so we can get a really good taste test here on this hot sauce.
Manland, I'm trying to tell you something about that fish bucket. If you put your foot in the water, which you're allowed to do that, you have got to at least change your stinking socks, or the fish will not come up to it. You're not trying to catch a catfish.
Oh, see, you didn't tell me that 20-something years ago.
Manland,
You got to change your socks. You got to have clean socks on.
he said to send it through Facebook.
Good grief. Now I got to open up a whole new window. And y'all, I can't stand Facebook.
Well, it's your friend that's telling you.
I can't stand Facebook, friend. Facebook. Big time. Rotten eggs and all. Somebody got feedback. All
You.
right, there's Facebook.
Night, night, baby.
All right, well, who do I send it to? Who else is on Facebook?
I'm just waiting for a big burp to come out.
I'll show you.
Night, night, baby.
Try this right here.
What? Where's your
That's none of
mommy?
that.
Look, say hi. Somebody's waving. You see?
Night, night.
Look, they're waving.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
She's tired now. Don't want to go to sleep.
How the heck do I send it on Facebook?
Copy and paste.
Correct.
To who? What? Where's the link? How do I get the timing? Huh?
Type in a tweet down at the bottom of the chat. Yeah.
Right here. Oh, so chat. Oh, hell, I'm doing the search.
I like
I mean,
the
darn, I'm
link.
doing the search.
Put a thing in her.
TOMMY. I mean, Tommy Chong. Who the heck is Tommy Chong?
I have to put three space into the screen. Or is it
I'll go ahead and type the whole thing.
Charlie L? Try the L.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Ah, there we go. Tommy, when do you change your name to Lee? I think I just sent it there, brother. Okay. There it is. I think. I'm closing out Facebook because I don't care. I can't stand Facebook. Facebook is the worst version of MySpace that was ever created.
Jeremy, how old is your baby?
What's that? Say that again?
Yes, how old's the baby?
Oh, she's almost 11 months old. She'll be 11 months on the 28th.
Try a little taste test, see if it's hot.
Well, congratulations. Hello, little baby.
Her birthday's on 4/28, so she'll be a year old on 4/28.
Well, happy birthday. Early.
She was falling asleep on my shoulder. She's ready to go to bed now. She's ready for that night.
Mommy's ready for next.
I want to say hey to Barrel Boy out there. Barrel Boy Woods. I'll be right back at you, brother.
Say, Mommy, will you put me to bed?
Good night, baby.
Chili.
Say good night. Night, night.
Shalisha Shell,
Night,
Lord,
night.
acknowledge you right there.
Night.
Can I give kisses?
Night.
Say ew.
Mwah.
Night.
I think she's gonna crash now. She's pretty tired now. Here's my dinner for the
Hey,
night.
where are you from, Jeremy?
I'm in Kansas City. We're in Kansas City.
Still daylight there?
No, it's dark now. It's
Daylight there.
3.
Bone, where the heck you think Kansas City is, man? Over there in Australia somewhere?
Well, I'm looking at his window. It's mighty bright. I thought the sun was still out.
Oh no, that's the light.
Bone don't get out of Mississippi very much, y'all.
I'll be back in a little bit.
No, I don't.
Hey, I think they cooled off just right.
All right, bye-bye.
I've been through Mississippi once before. Heck, I spent some time down in Louisiana. I'd got to see Bourbon Street and hang out down there. I've been through parts of Florida. I've been through North and South Carolina. I've been up through Connecticut and New York.
Sound like you drove a truck as well at one time.
No, I worked for a communications company, and
That job wise or just
they had me all over the states.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and try this right now. We got some Texas Pete hot sauce I'm shaking up there.
Did you get your 2 gallons of milk ready?
Nah. I figured I'd be adventurous.
You got a shotgun it.
Got some of these here, and Mrs. Manley gonna be the very first one to get this a taste test. This is Texas Pete. Oh yes,
Texas Pete.
you ain't got a.
The other
I
one.
know. This is the mile.
Yeah, that
Texas
one's not
Pete
too
right
bad.
there.
You need to shotgun it.
Carolina Chris. This is Texas Pete. Trying to hand it to Mrs. Manland. Hold on, let me lock in so they can see you. Where you at on this thing? There you are. Boom.
Nope. Almost got it.
Now you're finna see Mrs. Manland. Eat some of that Texas Pete. Go ahead, darling. You locked in.
No, you're locked in, Mark.
It better not be me.
You are. No, you're not.
What'd you think about that right there? Good flavor? Is it hot?
Nope.
Not hot at all? Really? Let me try one. Texas Pete.
Hey, sister-in-law.
Lock back in the week.
There's
All
a
right.
delay in this stuff, man.
Yeah, it's a heck of a delay, man.
Later, you get to hear.
So now I've got the Texas Pete right here. This right here is a shout out to Carolina Chris Outdoors and his famous Texas Pete hot sauce. Right here on one of them chicken McNugget deals.
Is it hot?
I don't taste anything yet. It's got just enough kick to let you know mouthwash. That's exactly what it is. A very weak mouthwash. It's got a very good flavor though. The flavor is perfectly balanced. Wow, it's good tasting, but it's not hot. And like Carolina Chris says, absolutely, man. Everything's going to be good on the fire, but we're here inside the homestead, the Manland Cave, man. We got to do this thing improvised. Now we got some of the Papa Texas right here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on this. Let me break off a piece. Mrs. Manland's going to be the very first.
I have my drink open on this one.
Give it a good shake, rattle, and roll. Here it goes, folks. Oh, it don't have one of them safety dispensers. You know, it's like a big old wide open hole.
And I gotta be the guinea pig first. That's not even right.
Because I gotta talk through all this.
That's
And if I can't talk,
Okay.
hold on now. Let me get you locked in. Hold on.
Like your friend said.
Well, I can't run 2 videos at the same time now. She wants me to same time. I'm like, well, we can't watch both our reactions at the exact same time unless we're on the same screen. Now, Mrs. Manland, you are now on. You dripping your hot sauce all over your walking bed. You're gonna make them zombies upset. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna eat it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm gonna eat one. Here she go.
Go rot your
Lick your
guts
finger.
out.
You rubbing it all over your stuff. Or she's smiling. I don't know. She blinked. She ain't said nothing yet.
Pooping out barbed wire.
Probably comes back on the backside.
She's
A little bit of kick.
a little bit of kick. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. She's going for the drink. Oh, are you okay? Dang, Papa, you didn't tell me this stuff had a hangover
Get you
effect.
some water. Get you some water.
No, water makes the heat worse. You gotta drink
Get
milk
some
or
water.
eat chocolate or bread or something.
My gosh, her face is turning red.
Oh, that's right. You gotta eat bread. You gotta eat bread.
Or drink milk or something
And
like that.
her camera's not doing her face justice, y'all.
I think she's.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? This is too good. This is too good. I don't think she's okay.
I think she's on fire.
Hey, pop that guy.
I told you guys it
Her
gets
eyes,
it's hot.
her eyes are watering.
She looks
Her eyes are. You want what? Bread? Something. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta get her some bread or something.
Do you need a little mouth to mouth?
Papa's
And
gonna get a
make
kick
sure
out
he
of that.
takes it afterwards because he's going to chicken out now.
I think she's in panic mode.
Oh, there's too many people live seeing this. He can't check it out now. He's got to do it.
I know, eat it.
Oh, I know, Papa. I told him it was gonna be hot.
You gonna be shitting some barbed wire in the morning.
Eat enough of that
Mom
stuff,
says
and
to
there'll be
Manland,
flames
we
coming
wanna
out of both NDS.
Poor darling. Papa, what are you trying to do? Kill my wife? Way to go.
I want to see you do it now. Come on.
Oh, I am. I'm looking for my special. She's got it over here. Give me that.
Papa,
Poor
Papa
darling.
said in chat. Papa said in chat. It's called Ghost Hot Sauce for a reason.
Well, I got the Papa Texas shot glass. I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see.
To get you some ice coated 4-pack of.
Just go drink some. Just go
Man,
drink some of that Mississippi swamp water. That might put it out.
Bone, there's one big difference between you and me, brother.
Yeah.
I can handle the heat. I'm so used to the heat. I'm further down south in Mississippi than you are.
Ain't no doubt.
Mr. Ben
doubt.
is here.
Mr. Ben, Cab 7.
Uh-huh.
Holy moly.
She is still hurting. She done drank half the damn bottle of Coca-Cola. She's already ate that one bun. Now she's starting on the sesame seed side. Poor darling. It's all Papa's fault. Papa Texan. I tried to kill you, Mrs. Manland.
It's all right. It's your turn now.
I'm waiting on her reaction right now. She's scaring the crap out of me.
No, you gotta eat it. Come on.
Her eyes have just rolled in the back of her head. You need me to give you
number to
the
911 is 911.
Yeah, you have enough people on here to call 911 for you. Don't worry.
Hey, quick! Either send an ambulance or a hearse.
Fire extinguisher.
That's it.
Hey, that reminds me, our fire extinguisher needs a refueling there. She is eating the crap out of that, but she's shaking, y'all.
I haven't even taken the screen off of her just to see the reaction.
I got I got it on me. Crap. Let me get back on her. Her nose is running. She is sucking snot from her nose into her mouth, trying to cool it off.
You ain't put that drink down in like 3 minutes. You still.
I know, man. She is tearing that thing up. You want some ice? Ice don't help, but you want some ice?
Ice
My
cream.
poor darling.
Do you
We ain't got no ice cream.
Mouth?
Are you crazy? You gonna die. Not until you finish. You still hurt. No, this is fun. At least it's somebody else in pain and not me.
Yeah, some milk would do better.
We ain't got no milk. We got some mayonnaise. All right, here we go. Let me click it back on me. I'm going to try to do this right here in the most professional way I possibly can. We got the Papa Texas shot glass. Uh-huh. Yeah, you have. Now, here's the Papa Texas shot glass. Here is the, I'm going to call this Papa Texas hot sauce. We're going to pour it into the shot glass. I'll fill it all up, all the way up, because just ain't going to do it. Now, I'm going to do two things. Here's one of them chicken McNugget looking things. Kind of looks like a crooked, well, we won't go there, but that's what it looks like. We're going to dip it. I'm going to bite it, and then we're going to take a shot. Swishing it all around.
Call 911 immediately. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But
Gonna kick in a minute.
that thing has got a real bitter flavor.
That's what I kick in the sofa.
Okay, now
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. This damn thing is hot.
I can't handle it.
Eyes watering yet?
Okay.
I think I'm going to hurl.
Okay.
Technical difficulties.
My mouth can still handle the heat.
Technical difficulty, please stand by.
Papa Texas, I hope you're happy now.
You
have just killed 2 people in Mississippi here on live stream. Holy crap, it gets worse.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly.
We'll see you later.
Hey, man,
No wonder it was a delay.
Man, Ben said, old boy sweating to the oldies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my hat off my bald head here in just a second. I'm gonna look like Cab 7.
Woo!
Lord, forgive me for everything I have done, for everything I'm about to say.
Pop, Texas.
You're cruel, man. You're just wrong for that. That's actually hotter than that scorpion thing that I ate live last time on live stream.
Oh yeah.
That is concentrated. That's not hot, y'all. That really isn't. That is damn hot.
No.
Now there is hot sauce that is
You
out
can
there.
have
That's
it,
made
though.
with,
You ain't.
there's hot sauce
Well-
out there made with Carolina Reaper peppers. That is probably about 20 to 30 times hotter than that.
The thing that's disappointing about it is the thing that's disappointing about it is that the flavor is just not there.
Yeah.
Flavor. It's just got so much heat. You can't taste nothing afterward.
Yeah, exactly.
The Texas Pete, just like Carolina Chris Outdoor says, it has good flavor, and it does. It has just a little bit of a bite.
Yeah.
Mix them together.
Not right at the moment. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm sorry, but I gotta go pee.
Ah. Now he gonna go wash his mouth out. Well, all of y'all don't say nothing at once.
I'm reading live chat. I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But can't say that he went to the bathroom. He'll be back.
Hey, is everyone on here subscribed to my page and my giveaway, Bones Yard?
I believe so.
I already done did that.
Okay.
I don't think I am. So type in the chat so I
Well,
can.
anyway,
Well,
give me a minute. But I just want to make an announcement right quick. I got 1 week to go yesterday. Be 1 week to go on my giveaway, the final conclusion of it. Manly. Uh-oh, he's
Peanut
back.
butter. Papa, Texas. I think I just got checks mixed. Woo! You want some more of them?
As long as they got no sauce on it.
No, just the red stuff's got sauce, but it's Texas Pete. Y'all, that right there is some good stuff, man. That's good stuff. What, man, I ain't wished out yet. Without slurring. Unless it's the purple stuff. I tell y'all what, revenge is sweet. Bone, I'm coming to see you, brother, and I'm bringing this bottle right here.
And Boneyard,
Oh,
type
hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just a few weeks we'll be up there.
Bonjour, type in the chat so people can grab on your channel and subscribe.
Yeah. We used to do that shit.
Woo. Well, the pain finally started to decide to subside. I don't want to be gross, but I always heard that when you got stung by a jellyfish, that somebody needs to pee on it to neutralize the sting. I just went in the bathroom and peed in my mouth.
Did it work?
No.
That's
a
is actually a proper remedy.
Hey. Down with it. You got with a jellyfish.
Spongy's in the house.
Bobby, that's some good stuff there, brother. That's gonna be good as some chili. My nose is starting to run now.
I bet your sinus.
Give me more than just your nose running soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
My toilet bowl might decide to spit it back up. You can have them two right now, full. Ooh, where mercy. So, I would have to say that what Chris Collier sent me, he sent me one of them hot sauce there from, oh crap, I knew what it was. Something other company. But anyway, the hottest thing they had on that chart was just about equal to this right here. I would say this is actually just a little bit hotter than what he sent. And I might say this and take it to the VU 3 to do another video on that hot sauce
I ain't
taste
trying
test
it.
challenge. It'd be good. Oh, who said that? Who said that?
Me. I ain't touching it.
Now, brother, you gonna come all the way down here from Canada?
Yeah,
And
me and
I-
FS Bushcraft we're trying to make it down there.
Look, we may not be able to start no fires out there, man. We got to have us some of this right here to keep warm.
Yeah, sorry. I'll go with the other sauce, not that one. I don't want gut rot for the whole weekend.
Y'all, to be perfectly honest, that right there is some hot stuff, but it's not that hot. And I survived, but that's hot. There's no doubt about it. That's hot. It made me sweat instantly. You may have seen that, and my eyes watered. And I suffered for about a good 5 to 7 minutes on that.
Caitlin, you've been asked, have you been camping before?
I haven't. The last time I actually had my tent out was a few years ago at a special event in a park. But this summer I'm going to a weekend camp with a bunch of other people at a place called Ledges State Park in Boone County, Iowa.
Let me jump in and say this right. Let me say this right quick. Spongy, channel 33. Channel 33. Spongy, you need to change your channel name. I can't pronounce all that at one time. But you're quite correct. It's called Maritime Madness Sauce. That sent me.
Yeah, and you know where that's made? That's made down by here.
Down by here or down up there?
Where New Brunswick is the Maritimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris is out in Ontario.
It's a great selection of all flavors. Even I love the bacon flavor. It's just the right amount of.
Like Spongy said, it's made in PEI, which is you're probably like talking maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from here.
But Sister Caitlin, I want you to go outside, get between the two buildings there, find you some grass, set the camera up, and do us a cooking video out there.
Well, I got a deck.
Do what?
I got a little deck.
She has a deck.
Oh, we'll do it on the deck.
I thought Chris was out in Ontario. Oh, from PEI. Okay, cool.
I want to see her do some outdoor cooking, y'all.
So Chris ain't that far from me then.
I don't have a place on this property where I can actually do that. I would have to go somewhere else in the city.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Do what I do. When I test my camping equipment out, it's right there on the stove. And you can ask my wife. I cook more of my camping equipment than I do the kitchenware. That's why my pots are usually black before I even show them on YouTube. I put them things to the B test.
I do want to do another test of my homemade alcohol stove.
That would be cool too. That was one of my first loves when I first got into YouTube, was the hobo stove and the alcohol stoves, including the penny alcohol stove, that type of thing. And then I found out that the cat stove, what they call the cat stove, was actually the best thing, because even though it's not pressurized, as soon as you light it, you can throw your pot directly on there and keep right on cooking.
I had never even cooked with alcohol stoves until I started watching YouTube.
Man,
See, I
man,
didn't either.
click from your picture. You were asked.
Oh, let me click off on me. Excuse me. Hey, y'all, I apologize. I do. Didn't nobody want to see my pretty face no more? Oh, that was Papa Texas. Rudy Poo.
Hey, man, let me ask you a question.
You've already asked me a question.
Well, I'll ask you 3 more. First one.
Just 3?
On my camp, in my commercial, I still haven't had a response from you.
I heard.
I heard every other word. Something about a commercial and word.
Hey, Kaylin.
Yes, commercial.
That's your
night video.
Oh, okay.
My camp night video. My commercial I made about smoking cigarette.
No, I did not see that yet.
Smoking. It's been 2 damn weeks ago.
I seen it.
Camp
What,
night.
see it?
Watch it.
Camp night.
About the cigarette.
Watch it.
I'll watch it. You must have bored me all the way through it or something.
No, it ain't boring. It's good stuff. I did a commercial with the cigarette.
Well, I didn't see it.
Camp
I might have to go back and watch it.
This is a nut can and a full
Second time.
and a soup can.
It's your little brother. It's your little brother.
I just missed the video, man. You don't understand. I got thousands and thousands and thousands of people uploading videos, and it comes to my videos to watch and all this stuff right here, and everything gets lost in the translations.
What's our alcohol stove, Brian?
Hey, all you do is go to Bone Jar. That's all you got to do. Go.
Oh, I know how to get there. See what happens when I type in bone jar there on a Google search there for YouTube or YouTube search, and then it shows up 10,000 other videos that's not even related to your channel, and I'm like, this is not what I'm looking for.
Somebody
says you have to type in the person's channel name and then type channel at the end of it before it will pop up their channel name, and that's a lie too.
Well, you know, Mark, technically you already should be subscribed to him, so if you look on the little bar on the side, it'll be right there.
I know. That's a technical detail I was leaving out. I've been on YouTube, what, five years, and I ain't learned how to use all the functions yet.
Now, if you're not subscribed to him, then that's a whole different story.
Wait,
somebody unsubscribed me from Bones Yard. Oh my. Oh, the horror. I got hacked.
But you do need to watch out with YouTube, because everyone now and then YouTube will unsubscribe you to certain people's channels and stuff for some reason.
Yeah, if you're not watching their videos, supposedly.
Yeah.
Or even if you do watch the video, sometimes you get kicked.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Well, I've noticed with M.I. Woosman, he's been gone for a while, but now he's back. And then Massachusetts Prepper, I've not seen a video from him in a while, and then he's back now, and it showed up. The video showed up in that little videos to watch deal. I go and watch the channel, and all of a sudden there's the red subscribe button again. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, if channels are inactive for a certain amount of time, then YouTube will start unsubscribing them from people.
That's crazy.
I'm always getting updates on Massachusetts Prepper, so I think he's been doing videos.
Yeah, he popped one out, I think, today.
Even like big people like Bushcraft Bartons and stuff like that. Like he was almost at I think it was the 100,000 mark or something like that, and he lost all of a sudden like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Same with Cole Craven.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the big channels took a big hit. The small channels like me, I lost.
Yeah, I lost 2 or
400. I lost 2 or 3 to 400 at one time. Yeah. I am now back to where I was. Right now, I'm back to where I was before I lost that massive amount.
Yeah,
But
YouTube does a big cleanup like every 6 months to a year.
Andrew, comment in the side chat. You were asked by Bobcat guy, so we can sub to you.
Okay.
Who, me or him?
Thank you, Bobcat.
Andrew to post in the comments so that Bobcat can sub to him.
Yeah, I just did.
Papa says I keep unsubscribing from Manland, and YouTube keeps subscribing me back to him.
Oh, I know. Me too, Papa. It's still hard.
Man, I tell you what, Papa, you got the worst luck of them all. Manland's face just keeps popping back up at your door.
Spongy, he didn't lose all his subscribers. He took his channel down, and there was a very good reason why. Go watch Shoot the Ship's channel.
When I'm going to say something here about MD, there's always two sides of the story. I'm not here to cast stones at anybody. I hope things get worked out and that everybody can get along. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I do know that MD deleted his channel because of it. And I'll just leave it at that. Now, I have some shout out videos and stuff that I did for him that I'm not going to delete, because the content of the so-called video is well worth the watch itself. And I've really wrestled with this for a long time after I heard this.
Does anybody know why he quit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go into it here. And I'm not going to tell you where to go to watch. I'm not going to sit there and I'm just not going to promote that type of thing or even spread it out any further. It's a bad situation. I hate that it happened. I considered MD Outdoors a very good friend. I was shocked when I heard the news, and I'm going to leave it at that. So let's move on with the conversation.
Yeah, I just checked the channel. I subscribed to IA Woodman, and I'm still subscribed to him. I know he took a hiatus because of the, stuff in his life, and right here in my state, so it is hard bass and bearded CB is another Iowan.
Brian J just posted a comment. I'm bringing your attention to it. Y'all can read that right there. I don't want to get into a controversy here on this particular chat about this, because that's something that I personally didn't believe needed to be aired in public like it did, but I'm not hating toward anybody.
Yeah.
This public forum is just not the place to air dirty laundry like that.
Yeah, that's true.
If I did something wrong, I've got a lot of skeletons in my closet too. And if somebody were to research really, really well, they can find something that's floating around the internet about me right now. And they can post that here, and y'all would probably be so shocked, like, oh my God, I can't believe Manland did that. Well, I wasn't Manland at the time. If it ever gets revealed, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm not making excuses for it. I did what I did on the video, so there it is. Bam. Y'all can hate me, like me, turn against me if you want to, but I just know that everybody has skeletons in their closet. They're not proud of what they've done in their past, even recent past. It doesn't matter. There it is. To sit there and cast stones at people, we're here to actually support one another. And there's always two sides to a story. Y'all just keep that in mind. I don't care how incriminating it may seem. So let's move the conversation towards something else. There is a little bit on the more positive side.
Has anyone seen these Canteen Cup Tuesday videos going around that people are doing?
Oh yeah, I did one of them too. That's old FL Boy Survival.
What?
Hey, I got it right.
Yeah. Yeah, Canteen Cup Tuesdays. People are putting out videos where they're cooking something.
Yeah, it started with Florida Boy.
The FL Boy Survival.
Like out from scratch or something in Canteen Cup.
I never did. I never did.
What is some of your guys' most watched channel out there?
What was that?
What is some of your guys' most watched channel? Whose channel do you guys go to and look at the most?
Probably Bushcraft Barton's for sure.
That's a good one.
Sammy Prepper and
Yeah,
Bushcraft Australia. I watch her videos. She can be as funny as heck.
And I watch a lot
Yeah,
of TV.
I've been some Tara.
too.
And of course, I first got into this from Survival Lily. She's an author, but she had to take a hiatus because she injured her wrist, and she's healing up from that.
I've been spending a lot of time watching Scrambled Dough.
Yeah, I'm liking these space camp videos right now.
Yeah, Scrambled Doug's got some really good videos out there. He takes a lot of time, and I'm talking about a lot of work too, editing the videos and make it look very professional. It's very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Another one that I really like is that Jim Robinette.
Oh,
Joe's
yeah.
pretty cool too. Yeah.
I watch a lot of UK channels like Ian's vlogs or Prep Nomad, Scottish Bushcraft. Quite a few of them from UK I watch.
I like that. I think what is it? Scottish Wanderer.
Scottish Wanderer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my brother right there.
If you guys want to check out another UK one too, TA Outdoors is pretty good.
Yeah.
TA is excellent.
Yeah.
And there's another one too. I can't think of his name right now.
Probably Mike. What's his name? What's his YouTube name again? I have to check my my subscribers. Mike, where is he?
I got a hot dog.
Brain fart right now.
Oh, I know. I get so many bushcrafters to subscribe.
Mad Dog
it's
Outdoors.
Mad Dog Outdoors. Yeah. Wait a minute, Mad Dog. That's MD Outdoors. Hold on.
No, that's a different one.
No, it's a different one.
Oh, one's abbreviated. The other one's not. Somebody, I thank you for telling me that because I thought they were one and the same.
Mad Dog is in England, and he just gave away homemade knife.
There's another question. Who's the closest YouTuber that you guys live next to? The closest to?
I live pretty close to FS Bushcraft and Colgraven. They're like an hour from me.
I thought you were like right next door to me.
Hawkeye Basson is the closest to me because he lives in Ames, which is about an hour away from Des Moines.
See, Jeremy.
You're probably not too far from Shane Coffee. Have you ever watched Shane Coffee?
But Jeremy, you're from the other side of Ecuador. I've seen you out there shooting videos, and I could have sworn it was in the jungles, and I know that it was hot because you were sweating.
I don't know where Beard
is. The other one from the UK, it's Mike. It's MCQ Bushcraft.
That's it right there, MCQ.
He is a good one. I like him.
He does
that's a good channel.
Yeah.
Got another local guy close to me here, probably about a 3-hour drive from me that I like to watch a lot of, and I'd love to go do a camping trip with is Shane Coffee.
Shane is pretty cool too, and he'll admit right there, every second of the day, he loves his stoves.
Oh, he's a stove guy. He
I'll
gave
catch
me
you
that.
guys later.
See ya.
And let me give a shout out right
See you
quick.
later.
Are you going bye-bye? Oh, another person to give a shout out to right now is Great Outdoors Adventures. That brother's got it going over there in China.
There's another guy too, not far from me. He's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. He's out in Fredericton, New Brunswick. It's Outdoor Adventure Craft.
That's the new one to me.
I can think
Yeah,
of three guys that I'm.
He's a smaller channel. He's probably about maybe 1,000 subs, something like that. But he's got some pretty good content.
From Justin Wolf at Wolf Customs. There's also Lee Ralph in Kansas.
Brother Lee, yeah.
8089.
Yeah.
Shane Coffee is about 3 hours from me. So, I mean, we're actually kind of fairly close to a small group of people here.
I'm not sure where I.A. Woodsman is at here in Iowa, and I don't know where Bearded CB is at, but they're the other two Iowans that I know of.
John I.A. Woodsman, I think he's M.I. Woodsman.
Yeah, he's in Michigan.
Yeah, he's a
M.I. is different than I.A.
Oh, you said I.A. Woodsman.
Yeah, I.A. Yeah, for Iowa.
Okay. Because I thought you said John the M.I. Woodsman. In case y'all didn't know about John,
I'll be right back.
He took a little break there from YouTube also, but he's actually, in my opinion, from when I first got on here, the godfather of this community.
Mm-hmm.
He has spent a lot of hours giving shout outs to small channels and bringing them up. And it didn't matter if you had a large channel, small channel, he would give you a shout out, but he always concentrated mostly on the smaller channels. Super great guy. And I happen to have something that belonged to him, and I'm so proud to possess it. It's what got me into the Flint and Steel thing. It's just amazing.
We got a chance to go to Arkansas and meet the Parker Ridges, and we also got to meet Wyndham Woodcraft. And you want to talk about a great group of people to meet.
Yeah. Them two groups right there are something else, man. I mean, it's like oil and water.
This one right here is a cedar, kind of a cedar spoon. This one here came from Mr. Parker.
Nice.
And then we got another little gift. This one was from Chris, Wyndham Woodcraft. And I'll tell you what, those were a great bunch of people to meet. I wish we could.
They're so polite. They're full of wisdom. They know their stuff.
I wish we could have spent another week down there with them.
They are something. I mean, something exceptional. When you get around people that you watch on YouTube all the time, and then you get to meet them in person, it's like their personalities are so personified. That group right there you're mentioning, they go well and beyond that limit.
Yes.
There's a lot of knowledge that they just do not share on their channel. If they did, it would be like 10 years worth of video YouTubes you got to sit there and watch, because they got such a wealth of knowledge. Another one is Mark from Germany, Scouting Free. That brother knows his stuff.
I would absolutely love to shake that man's hand. I would definitely love to shake that man.
I had the privilege of talking to him, and I was talking to him about accents, and I said, here in the United States, we have a northern accent, we have a southern accent, we have east and west coast, is that and the other. And just jokingly, and I wish I had the camera running, the Yankee version of the German accent versus the southern version, and he went through two different dialects. And it was so hilarious. He said one sentence, and he said it totally different on each sentence. And my jaw just dropped. I didn't have a clue what he was saying. Could not pick up on the dialect. But one actually had the like he's spitting and talking like Hitler did. That's the only way I know to explain it. It was and he did that thing right there, and it was like, okay, this is from, I forgot which region it was from. It was hilarious, and I wish I had my video running.
I'll tell you another good group of people that we got to go spend some good time with at the Bushcraft meetup we went to in Tennessee. Kenneth Cram and Billy Joe Denny. Those two guys right there are. I tell you what, we did like 12-mile hike through the mountains up there in Tennessee with Kenneth Cram, 71 years old. I'm going up a hill on his trail, and I keep thinking in my head, man, I bet you Ken's hurting back there, 71 years old, and he's got his pack on. That son of a gun lapped right past me up the hill, look at me like, you okay? Yeah.
That's like all those guys I saw when I was almost 31 years ago. Going up the big pyramid outside of Mexico City. I just stopped for it when I was going up that bad boy, and here these old guys just run up that thing. That's 1,000 feet.
You're a little bit choppy there. I couldn't quite make you out.
I said that's like when I was in Mexico almost 31 years ago, I went to the pyramids, the big pyramid outside of Mexico City. I had to stop 4 times going up that thing. Here these old guys just blowing right past me like it was nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It's already at like 9,000 feet, and you go up another 1,000 feet of pyramid.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Ken passed me going up that hill. He had a full pack on. It was starting to get late in the afternoon, and he's passing right up on me on the trail. Couldn't believe it. But I tell you what, Kenneth Cram and Billy Joe Denny, I guarantee you they haven't even come close to touching what knowledge they have that they've shared with us out here on the YouTube. It's both them guys. Billy Joe Denny is a genius, I think, at bushcraft and outdoor survival and stuff. I've seen him do some things that just pops my top.
You see, that right there is something that I would love to be able to get, is the region that we live in with the ones from the northerns to come down here, and everybody gets centralized here in the United States. And of course, outside the region, you know, from other countries too. That would be absolutely awesome. If I could just do that one time in my lifetime, I think that would be well worth the adventure.
Oh, yeah. We had an amazing time.
When they start going hiking, no, I'm the kind of guy, I'm staying back at base camp. I'm going to be doing all the frog leg cooking. I can't even get up the stairs here to get to my apartment without being out of breath.
We just like the scenery. You get up there on some of those big old mountainsides there, and you look out and you see those overlooks, and I can't describe it, dude. It's breathtaking, man. You just got to stop and stare and soak it all in.
That's like Sean Emery. I love his channel too. Another shout out for somebody. And when they go hiking at the gorge, and he goes, "Woo, buddy!" when he gets toward the end of where he's going to, I'm one of those who go like, "Woo, what?"
Have any of you guys watch Smelling Roses? Rashid? Smelling Roses?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that guy. He's cool.
That guy's a hiker. That guy, he's a trail nut. And I love watching his channel because he'll take you up there and show you some overlooks on his videos that are just amazing looking.
Y'all, we have a celebrity in the house. We got Freedom Bushcraft, who's just finally joined.
Really?
Oh, he's in external out there. He's in external.
There's
a cut. That's a cut picker right there that knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go do some fishing with him. I'd like to sit on the river and spend a night with him and catch some fish. I bet you me and him would have a blast.
Bone, you don't know a tenth, not even a tenth. You don't know a tenth of a tenth when it comes to Freedom Bushcraft. That right there is one of my mentors.
Yeah, I invented dog, Mr. Bushcraft.
See, your audio don't even work, man. You're not even a professional. Your audio don't even work.
Okay.
Freedom Bushcraft.
He's got himself a new canoe or kayak. You ought to see his kayak, man. That's awesome. I'm tickled that he's got that. I would love to drag my kayak out there and hit the rivers with him and do some fishing and camping. Just sitting on the side of the river and do some fishing with him, and I think would just be a blast.
I'm gonna try posting a link in here again in case somebody out there wants to get in. Just because I'm living dangerously right now. The very first time, y'all, I did a live chat. It was Mark from Scouting Free. I keep wanting to call him something else. I don't know why. But anyway, he was hosting. He was showing me how to do this thing, and he was actually one of the moderators or something there. And I posted the link, and he's like, "Well, you can do it there, but I wouldn't recommend you doing it." And I did it, and all of a sudden we had like 3 or 4 people getting in there that were absolute dirt bags, saying all kind of perverted things that just should not be said to anybody. The devil didn't even want to hear that crap. Man, it was bad. And I'm like, how do I get rid of him? How do I get rid of him? Mark was trying to tell me how to make him a moderator so he can get rid of him. And I didn't know how to do that either.
Is Alan going to get on here in a live chat with us, or is he just hanging out over here in the chat area?
Could very well be. Alan, I sent the link there to the external chats again. Love to have you in here, brother. You and
One of these
Hurst, I
days,
don't
I'm
think.
gonna go fishing with him. I swear. Me and him's definitely gonna have to hang out on the riverbank somewhere one of these days. Mike Ware's another one that I would love to meet too one of these days.
Oh, Mike's cool. He's so laid back. He is just like he is in the videos. He's laid back. Carolina Chris, now that's an individual right there. In his videos, he plays humor, and I've seen him on all of his videos. And then he shows up in person, and this is the first time I've seen him smoking the pipe. Was actually in person. He's walking around like a suave debonair Sherlock Holmes, and he had this half grin. He had this half grin when he saw me. He looked at me and didn't say nothing to me. He just looked at me and said, as if to say, "Well, hello, Manland." It was so cool. And Tom Chitwood is exactly the way he is on his videos. He doesn't play a character.
I've met Tom. I met Tom at the Bushcraft meetup in Tennessee. Yeah, he's definitely a real dude too. He's definitely just like he is on his YouTube videos.
He is exactly that. I try to play a character, and when I'm out there with people in life, I still try to play the same character because I'm meeting them for the very first time. And in real life, I'm a very introverted personality. I keep real quiet. I don't say anything. Matter of fact, I'll walk away and go do my thing. I want to be alone, that type of thing.
I'm thinking somebody.
But when you finally,
I'm thinking somebody else that's probably better in real life than he is on camera is got to be Donnie Pavellini. I'd love to sit around a campfire with him and just laugh until I hurt.
Donnie's the man, y'all. Y'all have no idea. That's one of my best brothers here. He has that Donnie eyes, Mr. Sexy wisdom when you meet him in real life. But he's very knowledgeable. He's very conscientious. He's very polite. Once he gets to know you, to open up a little bit. And what he shares with you is so hilarious. You can't help but just chuckle.
Still one of my
He does that dry sense of humor to where he's kind of telling a story and you don't realize you've been had till the punchline hits you. That type of thing. That's him in real life.
I still think my favorite one is the one where he left you speechless on the camera that one day at that meetup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out there acting like an idiot. Decide I'm going to catch everybody on camera and put them in an embarrassing situation. Here, Donnie is. Well, what do you think about that? Sexually speaking, I'm very satisfied. I'm like, how do you freaking top that, man? I did get Donnie one time, and it was only one time, and I got it on video about the Vutu before it happened. And we were shooting a video. We were talking about the hamburgers, the French fries, and this, that, and the other. And I said something about don't forget your rubbers. And Donnie's eyes got wide, and it wasn't an act. And I was talking about Ranger bands. And it took him just a few seconds for it to click. And then oh yeah, and he started laughing at that point. I had to edit the video, but Donnie, I really got him on that one, and that's the only time I ever got Donnie Pavellini. He's got me like 100,000 times.
I was gonna say, I bet you he'd be one of those guys where by the time that fire burned out at the campfire that night, you'd done laugh so hard you peed yourself.
Oh, many times over, man. Many times.
That's how they
over.
put the fire out.
That's what keeps you warm on them cold nights.
I got that dry sense of humor too, but usually it's like spontaneous. If someone says something, and I hear and I see an opportunity, I'll just come back with a good old one-liner like it was nothing, and I'm straight face, and then they laugh later. Sometimes I can explain myself, but some don't get it, but some do.
Oh yeah, Sue and Ernie Everett. They're very good people too. They come up there, and Sue is known for her campfire cobbler and that dead gum cast iron skillet. No, the campfire skillet, the size of a dinosaur donut. That thing is huge.
Cobbler is definitely something I love, especially over a campfire and Dutch oven. That's just, I don't think much else compares.
I've tried the recipe twice, and I keep using the cheap brand cake mix, and I have failed both times. Well, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna say is edible. That's why I hadn't shot a video on it yet. The Rendezvous V2, they showed up, and they showed up in Ernie's pickup truck, and it was just like the Beverly Hillbillies. The pow in the back of that truck. Y'all, I'm not kidding. This thing, the gear that they had brought was piled up so high above the cab of that pickup truck, and they had ropes and straps trying to hold this thing down. When they came up there on that uneven road there into the campsite, you thought the truck was going to tilt over and just falling over. And I could have swore I saw Granny sitting up there on her rocking chair. And I didn't have the camera with me at the time. And they just come by, and they're sitting there grinning, just a waving. And I'm looking at them with my jaw dropped and said, I know them. Yeah. And a lot of the gifts that they had brought to give everybody, they lost on the way. It fell out of the back of the truck. And they went back and salvaged what they could to give out as the gifts. And it was a sleeping bag or something? No, a hammock. Oh, they lost. Oh, that was so sad. They're super good.
Hammocks is another one that I never really done until I found YouTube and started getting on YouTube. And I tell you what, man, I love the hammock now. It's a comfortable way to sleep.
You know what? I never would have in a million years expected to get out there hammock camping for any reason.
I enjoy it from time to time.
You know, and I love it. My body don't bend like that no more. I got to get into a hammock where it's comfortable now.
Well, I still consider myself a ground dweller. I still like sleeping on the ground, but man, those hammocks, it's really starting to grow on me.
I can't do it no more. The last time me and the wife went out before we got into hammocks, we were on pea gravel out there at Turkey Fort, the area that's blocked off for your camping area. It's solid pea gravel, and you think that's going to be because it's soft on the foot, you know, and you think, okay, this is going to be kind of like a. You're not going to have big rocks and stobs and all that stuff, you know, underneath your sleeping bag. I still woke up the next morning just feeling like I've been beat to death. And Donnie brought his hammock out there and then set up another one that he was showing us. I got into it for maybe 2 minutes. My wife made me get out. She tried it, and she was in there for like an hour. And she says, "We're gonna do hammock from now on." I'm like, "Yeah, we definitely are."
The last overnight that I did with Bob 808 down on the river. It got about 9 degrees Fahrenheit. There was still snow on the ground, and I slept really comfortable. I had 2 wool blankets, and I did a lean-to tarp shelter, and I used 55-gallon trash barrel liners, and I went out and stuffed them full of dead straw and stuff out of the fields close by there. And I mean, just with those alone, I had plenty of cushion. I slept real good.
But you on the ground?
Yeah, I was on the ground. I had an all-night fire too. I mean, I probably woke up about every 2.5 hours and had to throw about 4 or 5 logs on. But you start getting a little chilly. But yeah, the insulation barrier that I had was just all straw stuffed into bags, like bean bags, almost sleeping on. I slept really good.
That wouldn't be so bad at all. But you got to work like the Dickens trying to make your bed.
It'd take you a little while to get around and find everything. But luckily, we had a field close by, and that field was full of dead standing dry grass. So I was able to fill them up pretty quick.
So that's my thing there. When I was doing camping back in the day, back when I was a lot younger, I'm going to say 65. We did a lot of ground camping and stuff, and of course I could bounce back. I could roll on my side and wake up.
Yeah.
But now, the older I get, it ain't happening. Bones don't bend like that no more.
Yeah.
And the last outing we went to there at Turkey Fork that I have uploaded with Donnie and my brother Bones Yard in Putnut Land, it got down to 43, 30, no, it got to 34 degrees, I think it was. Everybody froze except me. Sleeping very comfortable in a hammock, and I had just the right amount to keep me warm.
I actually made a hammock here a while back. A Harbor Freight Harbor Freight canvas drop cloth. It was the really long one. It's like 7. Oh gosh, how long is that thing? It's like 4 foot wide and 12 foot long or 15 foot long or something like that. And I just threw some winch straps on both sides of that thing and turned it into a hammock. And it's actually more comfortable than our store-bought hammock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy, I hate to interrupt you, but now we have the celebrity in the panel, and I did not realize that. We're sitting there running our mouths about him.
Alan,
what's going on, my brother?
That box I was showing was my air mattress I'm taking with me to the ledges.
One of these days, Alan, we're going to be fishing buddies, I'm telling you.
I want you to come on down, man, anytime. I'm always looking for somebody to come spend some time on the river with me.
Oh, yeah. We'll bring our kayak.
Well, now that Alan's here, I finally get to ask him this question. I've been wanting to ask him for a very long time. Alan, in your professional opinion, which is best, fry squirrel or squirrel grilled over a campfire?
Neither.
Campfire.
I don't know. I'd have to. It's almost sad to say. I'll say fried because I've ate a lot of squirrels over the campfire. I guess it depends on how you cook it. Because when y'all watch my videos and see me cook a squirrel over a spit and eat it, that joker tastes like a rubber tire. I mean, he's just chew, 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 chew. I would much rather have a nice fried one.
Brother, I got some hot sauce right here to take that tire taste away.
I like spicy. Yeah, I like hot sauce.
Hey, Alan.
But yeah. Hey, Steffi.
Somebody wants to say hi to you.
Hi.
Good to see you. Where's that little baby at? Is she sleeping?
We finally got her to sleep. She's passed out now.
Sorry about that. My browser froze.
Everybody on here got to watch me feeding her and get her ready for bed earlier.
Yeah.
She's growing fast. I've been watching her.
She is like a weed.
Yeah.
Well, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I got to take a Papa Texas pause calls.
How you liking that new kayak?
I've only been out on it on that one trip, but man, I'm loving it. And see, when I had that raft, and I still got that raft, if you remember me going down the Black River on the raft.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't paddle it back upstream, and it was hard to do anything in a current in that big old raft. All you could basically do is just go downstream. But now I got that kayak. I went all the way to as far as I could go in the river, and then turn around and paddle right back up that current. And it was kind of hard, but I was still able to do it. I went 23 miles on that trip and paddled all the way back up to the bridge. So I was like, shoot, yeah, because my wife don't like to have to drive a long way to pick me up. So being able to go back to the same bridge she dropped me off at, that was pretty awesome.
That's why me and Steph like our 2-person kayak. We got that yellow Ocean Beach. It's kind of like yours, only it's a double-seater.
Yeah.
We can get on that thing. We can go upriver in it. We can go downriver in it. We've got plenty of storage on it because we got front storage, rear storage, and then the dry storage in the middle. So, I mean, we got plenty of room on that thing.
Is it a little complicated with 2 people pedaling, or is it easy?
No, it's just fine. But most of the time, she don't paddle. I mean, it's the only times that she'll pick up her paddle and use it is if I holler at her and say, hey, we need to hurry up and scoot across the river or something, because we usually use it on the Missouri, the big river. So if we've got to get from one side of the river to the other side real quick, I'll have her pick up her paddle and she'll start digging in. But other than that, she just sits up there and sunbathes.
Yeah. When on that last trip I did, if you've seen where I went to that dead end to the river, or what I call the dead end, the river pushed me into the swamp and turned into like a creek. But when I got back up here and talked to people who've been raised right here all their life, they said that swamp it pushed me in is called Three Sisters, and it's got the oldest trees in North Carolina in it, like a way over 200-year-old cypress trees out there.
Wow.
But yeah, you can paddle through there and look at all of them. I didn't know that. I was just the current was pushing me, and I was freaking out because I was like, where the heck did the river go? You know, and I ended up between two giant cypress roots, and I'm trying to push myself backwards to get back out of there. And I thought I made a wrong turn, and I brought up Google Maps to make sure I'm still on the Black River. But I talked to a guy across the street here, 75-year-old man. He said, well, when you went down there, what you call the dead end, did you see some grass and weeds to your left? I said, yeah. He said, well, if you would have took your kayak across there about 100 yards, you would have been back in the wide open river. I said, oh, man.
Wow.
Because, see, this river goes to the Cape Fear, and then the Cape Fear goes to the ocean. And that's the trip I'm trying to make, from the Black River to the Cape Fear, then to the ocean.
See, my river trips that I take, I don't like taking those just little 5-10 mile trips. I mean, when I get on the river and I go somewhere, I like to do 40, 50, 60 miles. So usually when I do one of my trips on the river, I plan it for like a week-long trip. Last time we did one, we did the Grand River from Chillicothe, Missouri, all the way down to Brunswick. It was like 54 miles from boat ramp to boat ramp. And we wild camped on the side of the river and caught fish and everything all the way down.
That'd be fun. I did the Peace River in Florida from Bowling Green, Florida to Port Charlotte, and I did that in a john boat. But I sat on front of the john boat. This john boat had a point on it, and I sat on front to paddle, so that was real awkward. But that was a 6-day trip from Port Charlotte all the way to the ocean. While I was out there, you know how we love our phones. Well, when I was out there camping, you're so far out in the wilderness out there, you can scream to the top of your lungs and won't nobody hear you. And I was trying to rig my phone battery up to charge it on a car battery, and I burnt my phone up. And I was like, oh, man, how am I going to call anybody to come get me or anything? You know, I was freaking out on that. But I stood up on the side of the road. When I got to a bridge at the ocean, I hid my boat and climbed up to the side of the road. And every time a car went by, I did my hand like this. I was like, got a phone? Got a phone? Finally, a motorcycle stopped and let me use their phone.
Wow.
That's where the solar chargers would come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 2 of them, but I sent
Yo,
them
I would
to
like.
people.
I'd like to take this opportunity while we have everybody here on the panel to ask the question. I wanted to do this as a tag, and I didn't get a chance to do this because I have a limited amount of time to shoot actual videos. But there's a tag that I want to send out there to everybody, and we got a lot of folks here on the panel like this. What is the one most impressive YouTube footage that you saw that actually taught you something that you said, wow, I didn't know that pertains to camping, bushcrafting, hiking, that type of thing?
I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't even know where to start.
That'd be a hard one because I've learned a lot. I'll tell you.
I have to. I'll tell you what I learned right here. I'm going to say this right here. When I first got onto the YouTube version of my Manland channel, I have cooked with a lot of tin cans. And I mean tin cans used as cooking pots. But I have never seen anyone take a number 10 can and use it as a stove, the hobo stove. I fell in love with it. And to me, that was the most impressive thing I'd ever seen.
I have seen, there's another one, a guy in the UK, I can't think of his name.
I'll tell you one that gave me a good one was John, M.I. Woodsman, taking the, the wood stoves, like on the old farmhouses, we had the wood stoves, and you open the door up, and you got that fiberglass rope that goes around inside the door. Well, he went and bought some of that, and he coiled up in one of those little Altoid tins, all the way into the Altoid tin like a little snake, and just pour your bottle of heat on that thing, and you got an alcohol burner, and just folds right up and open it up and use it. And I thought that was a pretty slick one. I've used that many a times.
Yeah. I think as far as real bushcraft stuff, the most fascinating things I've ever seen is that guy called Primitive Technology, I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watch that channel.
Yeah. Now that guy's fascinating as that all get out. He'd go out there and live in his shorts like it ain't nothing.
That guy's pretty dang legit. Yeah.
He's got mad skills.
Yeah.
He built like a small village out there with a clay tile roof and heated floors and all. This guy was like, wow.
I tell you, when I first started out doing this stuff, which I've been doing the bushcraft all my life, but when I first started YouTubing, everything I did was in a tin can and over the fire. I didn't never have no burners, no alcohol burners. Always brought different size cans for pots. I brought the tomato juice can and then the big can, and I'd even boil potatoes in the big can. But I used to be against the stoves. I used to think, I always seen the videos of people making alcohol stoves and buying those jet fuel stoves, and I used to think, well, that's just dumb. You know, why would you carry a stove when you got a campfire? That's just extra stuff to carry. But then somebody sent me one, and I thought, well, I got to use it. They sent it to me, and I done fell in love with that thing, man. Even though I got it.
Yeah, it's so convenient. It's like having the modern house stove, gas stove out there in the woods with you.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got to worry about constantly breaking sticks, shoving it in there, trying to adjust the coals or anything. You can concentrate on cooking.
Fire over and out.
Bring up, put it underneath your tarp, and you can cook when it's raining or snowing, and you want your heat because you can still cook.
And you ain't got to worry about all your pots and pans turning black. And I got coffee with me 24/7. I'm always 24 hours a day. You'll see me with a cup of coffee.
I'm same way.
So that little stove that little stove they sent me, that's just convenient as ever to roll them over my sleeping bag and pour some water in and heat me up some coffee right there. You know
what I love about the alcohol stoves is when you're on a hike somewhere and you just want to stop for just a quick little break for a lunch or something, and you ain't got to build a fire at all. You can get your cooking pots out, get something cooked up real quick, maybe a cup of coffee, and you're back on the trail, and you ain't got to put out a fire or nothing.
Well, Businessman Land said the most fascinating thing she ever saw, she learned here on YouTube, was actually how to strike a match.
Yeah.
I'm picking on my darling.
Y'all was talking about Donnie Pavellini earlier. Half of the stoves I got from Donnie Pavellini. When I won his giveaway, he sent me like 3 different kind of stoves, and one of them's a big old pot that's all a stove in one. I think it's called Striker or something like that.
My very first Trangia stove that I ever got, and to be honest, the only one I've ever got, the only one I still have, is from Donnie Pavellini.
Yeah,
that thing. I mean, I built all kind of homemade stoves, alcohol stoves, but I had nothing to compare it to that was commercially made. And when I got the Trangia and I burnt for the very first time, I took all my homemade stoves and in the trash can they went. Because this thing burnt so perfectly.
I built one of them big giant 5-gallon metal bucket rocket stoves one time. And I was going to live in the woods. I was running from the law because I had a DUI, and I had 3 DUIs in Florida and 1 here. And I don't drink no more, but back then I was thinking, dang, they're gonna put me in jail for habitual violator, go to prison. And I thought, forget that, man. I'm going to live in the woods. So I packed up this little John boat, just packed full of stuff. That thing was so heavy, I was only sitting about that far above the water. And I had that rocket stove in there. But going down the river, and that John boat didn't have a pointy front; it had a flat, so it was real hard to paddle and maneuver. But went under some debris, and debris caught my rocket stove, and there it goes. It sunk. I couldn't get it.
Alan, I would love to have you around a campfire about 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning, having you telling them stories on that campfire. That would be
sleeping.
Come on down, man.
Hey, Mark, tell me what your luck is on the Trangia versus the homemade stoves. Which one lasts the longest and burns the best?
From what my experience that I've got on the Trangia is, I have to say, with that simmering, the Trangia would last the longest.
That's
the best. The homemade stoves that I'm now absolutely sold on, that is not pressurized, they call it the Fancy Feast stove.
Yeah, that's a smaller version of this.
It's the one that actually has the tomato paste can stuck down in there to raise it up above. You use carbon filter around the edges or whatever wicking material. I love that stove. I've got several of them I built here, and I use them all the time.
Where would I go to find how to build one of those online?
Yep.
all over YouTube.
Everywhere.
Tons of
Anywhere.
YouTube
The crazy Russian
100
pepper
billion selections.
has
There's
it
one thing about the
went out of
tomato paste
beer
can.
bottle, metal beer bottles.
Thing about the tomato paste can that goes in the center of, say, I use potted meat cans, not cat food cans, because I don't have a cat and I can't stand cats. I think cats are evil.
Don't let Mila hear that.
Mine's evil.
The tomato paste can is the only thing that's a problem with the whole project because it will rust over a period of use. But you get a lot of use out of it. I mean, you get a couple of years out of it. So that's my only downside. If they had a solid can that you could put that would fit like a tomato paste can, you would have the perfect, long-lasting, lifetime type of stove.
This is a nut
with a
can and a full height soup can. And then I have cotton string as my wick in there.
That looks like a nice burner.
I bet you the Stanley Adventure Camp cook set won't sit on there too properly, though. I don't know, it might.
Yeah, I tried to make it pretty flat.
I don't know. I'll let you know whenever I get mine.
But I haven't fired it up with anything on it. I just did a little test burn just to see how it'd be easy to light.
See, that's my only gripe about the Stanley Adventure Camp cook set is that tapered end. So, Stanley, if you're watching right now, fix it. Make it flat. We understand why you did, but it don't fit no dang stoves. Fix it. We love it. We love the green cups.
I know somebody who
Made themselves a president because they love them green cups. Think about it. Fix it.
Yeah, tomato paste can would fit inside here. So this is
the tomato paste can is perfect size for the Stanley too, by the way, y'all. It does fit on there just right. As a matter of fact, Jiu-Jitsu 2000 has got a great video showing just that very thing. Jiu-Jitsu 2000, y'all, if y'all don't know, go sub to him. That's one brother right there. He's got well over 40-something thousand subscribers, and he still comes back to the little channels. People like me.
I've been using the military canteen kit for so many years since I was in Scouts, Boy Scouts. I've been using it for so many years that I just can't get myself to switch to anything else.
Well, you know what, brother? It's like this right here. I'm the same way. I got my favorite so-called cook pots, but I'm also outdoor cooking. So I got like 10,000 different varieties of cook pots, and each one of them has its place. Each one has its purpose. And I will state this here and now. There is no one cook pot that will do it all. Ain't going to happen. Yeah. When they talk about your favorite bushcraft knife, the number one, there is no such a thing.
You're right.
You have a knife. I have a knife. Everybody has a knife. But that one knife, everything. It can't. So that's it. You know, we would love to make believe and fantasize and hope to get the best, but it's just not out there, y'all. Things. If I were to choose, and I'm gonna quote Donnie, as far as an actual cook pot, I would go with the Stanley Adventure Prep and Cook Set as being my number one pot to cook with, because it comes with the 2 green bowls, it comes with a ladle, and it comes with that spatula. The spatula is totally useless in this thing, but the ladle does work. I would suggest. I would suggest maybe, and this is just a maybe, the Stanley Adventure Camp Cook Set, the one with the 2 green cups, would make a nice addition to that. If you had those two as a combo, or those green tabs, y'all, if you're melting those green tabs, your fire is just too damn hot. I'm sorry, it just is. You're not cooking.
I melted mine.
You're not cooking, man. You're roasting. That's like a Carlisle 195, and he is known over there. And I love his channel. He's the chef outdoors, life, and he goes out there and he does the natural debris shelving, the whole 9 yards, you know. And that brother cooks on one hell of a huge fire. He gets it down to coals, but I mean everything. He's cooking like 10 different items at one time. Pretty good size fire. But he throws anything he can into this huge fire. I'm one of those. I'm right the opposite. I'm kind of like the Native Americans here. It says, you know, that we'll cook over this small fire. This is our cooking fire. That fire is to keep us warm. Two different fires, two separate deals here, and that's the way I think because I have a one-track mind. I doubt I'll ever change.
For me, something that I've always gone backwards to is, and I've tried a lot of new stuff, but something I always go backwards to is just the old style gear, canvas. I mean, for me, when it comes to backpacking and camping, I still think that canvas and wool are two of the best things to have still. As good as the modern stuff is, canvas and wool are still, I think, the most reliable.
Well, for rugged and durability, you can't go wrong.
I would love to have one of those military grade wool blankets. I don't have any wool blankets whatsoever. I had one, but I gave it away to homeless.
If you're going to get yourself a wool blanket and you really want one really bad, get yourself an Italian wool blanket. They're 100% wool. They're a little bit thicker. I think they're one of the warmest ones that I've had compared to even the U.S. style ones.
Of course, I'll have to wait till I get money to do that because I live on disability, so it's hard to afford what I would like to have.
Right. But I think my Italian officer's blanket to me is the warmest wool blanket I've ever used.
Mark, you got another celebrity in the chat room.
I'm looking here right now. I see Granny Munster is back.
Ollie's Humble Home, Tasha.
Humble Home, there she is.
I got booted when I was wanting to explain my thing that I really got me on YouTube. When my browser froze. Now the thing that I was really got me was I was watching a Survival Lily video, and I watched her making pine pitch, and then using that as a glue to make a repair on a bag. She used it to repair a bag.
I've made pine pitch before in the past many times. I've never done a video on it, but I've used pine pitch before in the past on things. I like making the old primitive atlatls and making the dart.
Yeah, you've got one of those too.
Yeah, making the darts. I always use the pine pitch on putting the tips in, putting the shafts together, or even using them for the feathers to get the feathers to stick on the shaft before you actually lace them on. So yeah.
And then she also made. She took some of those rawhide dog chews, and she rendered those on a fire and made a glue with that.
Yep. Is that the bone, the leather bone?
Yeah, that's actually a rawhide.
See, that's something I've always wondered right there. Yeah. The rawhide, as tough as that stuff is it possible to boil that stuff down, soften it up, and reconfigure it?
Yep.
To work.
Lily has a video on that on her channel. So
yeah, it's rawhide. You can soak it down in the water long enough to stretch it all back out, and whatever you wrap it up with while it's wet, when it dries, it hardens up like concrete. It's like steel almost. It's great.
Well, I bet that would make an excellent knife handle. Cover, wrap.
Liquid is an adhesive. You can use that as a glue, just like pine pitch.
I'm so old. I just run from dogs because they think I'm made of complete rawhide.
It's Granny Munster.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Oh, that's sounding good. You're not sounding like you're coming out of a blender.
Yeah. Sorry for earlier. I was wanting to talk with you good folk, and then I got paged back to the room to have a bite of dinner and came back, and to my pleasure, I saw that you were still on, so that was wonderful.
Y'all, I've got one gripe about YouTube here, and this goes out to those people that preach survival. They say that when you go out there into the woods and you're trying to survive, that one of the best foods to eat is frog legs. I have damn yet to see a handful of people actually eat frog legs here on YouTube.
One of these days I'm going to do that.
We're going to correct that. Now, you ain't got to gig them yourself. Go to the grocery store and buy you some.
No, if I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get them fresh.
Yeah.
That's fine and dandy. But I'm telling you, once y'all eat some frog legs, now it don't taste like chicken. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They're good if they're cooked properly.
It don't taste like fish. It tastes like frogs.
How about some snapping
Yes, sir.
turtles? Snapping turtle tastes pretty dang good too.
I've never had that, and I would love to give it a go.
I've never had snapping turtle either, but I love me
I've
some
had
frog.
turtle once many years ago in Arkansas.
I'm glad
Who
I
was
hopped
that?
in.
That was Les Stroud that did that on one of the shows on Survival, man. And he said there was some kind of bacteria in his mouth that was eating away his mouth, and he thought it came from eating a turtle there in Louisiana, I think he was.
Wow.
Could have been improper cooking. Who knows? I don't know. He didn't even know himself. He just took a wild guess of where it came from.
One of these days I'll do a frog legs, but I'm gonna get them fresh out of the lake, and then I might even go for some crawdads with it too.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I look for frogs when I'm out there camping in the swamp, and
I'll tell you what.
I find a bunch of them, but they're too daggum little to really get to eat. The ones I'm seeing, I haven't been seeing no big ones. And the crawdads out there in the swamp are awesome, but they're hard to catch. But where the swamp's dried up in your own land, and there's a bunch of holes in the ground, I did a video on it. At nighttime, you can go through there with your spotlight, and you see all these big black crawdads coming out of them holes.
Oh yeah,
I seen that video. I saw that, man. It was like, oh, I'm in heaven.
Crawdads and frog legs.
Yeah.
And some
Yeah, I
cat.
have to go to a seafood market to get those here.
First time I ever ate a crawdad, man, I was only 9 years old. I ran away from home, and I was going to go live in the woods. And I lived in the woods for about 2 weeks at 9 years old. But I caught a crawdad because I was starving, and I didn't even know you could eat them back then. I was like, I wonder, can you eat this? And I stuck it on a stick and held it over the fire, and immediately it turned red like a lobster. And I was like,
Yeah, they're the same thing. Crawfish.
And I ate it, and it was good. I was like, dang. And ever since then, I've loved crawdads.
You know what? I'm glad you said that right there. I'm gonna tell you, I went to Red Lobster for the first time. Eat me a lobster. I did not enjoy that. I paid way too much money for something that was a hard ass shrimp. I did not enjoy that. I would take mud bugs and shrimp any day of the week.
I can eat
In a survival situation, you put shrimp, you put mud bugs in front of me, and you have a lobster. That lobster is going to be the last thing I touch. Of meat.
Jeremy, when are y'all going out again?
Well, we got to get time right now. We're doing some house remodeling, getting the yard caught up. We've just been so busy, we haven't had a chance to get out and do any more videos. I'm really hoping that before it starts getting too hot, that we can get out and do a camping trip with the family, as a family.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what I was going to say before it got too hot.
Right now, now's the time to get out there and do some fishing. Them bass are spawning on the banks right now.
I know.
It's been nailing them like crazy up here in central Iowa.
We're also looking forward to mushrooms here in the next 2 or 3 weeks too.
Mushrooms?
Love morels. I can eat those all day long as well.
And I wouldn't even have. My wife loves mushroom, but there's no way I'm gonna go out there and pick a wild mushroom and trust that I'm. I buy the mushrooms at the grocery store. That's the
You can't
wild
tell
I
the
get.
morel from the other mushrooms.
Well, it's a long cone head. It looks like a elongated brain. It's got all them wrinkles in it and curls and stuff. And I understand those things are pretty pricey.
People
I'm
go
scared.
out and pick them to sell them. I'd pick them to eat them.
That guy Mike Parker, he picks them by bags of them and sells them. He makes a lot of money off of them too. I don't know.
Is anybody out there that can get me? Is anybody out there can get me some actual morels and ship them without them drying out too quickly in the mail?
Probably not.
So it ain't nothing like chaga, is it?
I wondered if you ever got your Snicker bar yet.
I'm still waiting.
I'm so envious you got.
That would put the ice packs in, it probably wouldn't survive.
I'll ship you a candy bar, but it's going to be melted by the time you get it, probably.
That's what I'm hoping. I bet you the thing's already out there in the mailbox, and we didn't get it out, and it's probably done melted.
Or
Well, I I did some late night. I know some people frown on it, but I actually did some
Where's the key?
late night spotlighting, and I went out hunting, and I caught this. I bagged it myself.
Y'all, while y'all are chatting, I'm going to go out there and check the mailbox right quick. There might be a candy bar out there.
I think it was somewhere on Facebook the other day. I was looking around and I spotted one of these things from like the preppers. It was kind of like a prepper's joke. It had cans of dehydrated water. You just add water to rehydrate.
I had canned water back in '93 after we had a flood and our water treatment plant got flooded out. So we had to either get water from water stations, like say the National Guard would have their big water tanks, or we had Anheuser-Busch canned water sent up here from St. Louis.
Huh.
Back in '93, so I had to pay for that.
In the chat, Kim Williams says, when I was a kid, we did eat a lot of squirrel. They were good, but then again, too cute for me to kill these days. They do make some awesome hats, though. Oh, I didn't say that out loud.
I love squirrel, and I pretty much, it used to be, I don't know if it's with age or what. I'm 48 years old, but as I grow older, I don't like killing stuff. I like killing it to eat it. No doubt about that. I'll shoot anything that walks in front of me if I'm going to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
But I trapped a bobcat not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
And that was the first time I ever even seen a bobcat alive. And it was in a leg trap. I actually caught him in 2 leg traps. I had 1 leg trap in front of a tree and 1 leg trap on the other side of the tree. And that bobcat managed to get his back paw in one and his front paw in the other.
Oh, I bet he was mad.
Yeah, he pulled one up out the ground. I don't know how he didn't pull the other one up, but he was trying to climb a tree when I got to him and had one trap just dangling from his paw. He done pulled up that rebar all the way out the ground.
I bet he was real mad.
Yeah, he was. He was growling and yelling, and my dog ran up to him, and I screamed, "No!" My brother seen the video. He said, "Your dog was about to get taught a lesson."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But
Bobcat will turn a dog upside down.
yeah, he was big too. That thing had to be every bit of 35, 40 pounds. But I shot him. I had to shoot him. There wasn't no way to release him, or there wasn't no way at that time to release him, so I shot him. But when I got him, I picked him up, and I was like, I felt bad. I almost cried. I'm like, man, why'd I shoot this damn thing?
Big enough to turn a dog upside down too.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying the name right. Gear Grindin. Oh, I'm dumb. Gear Grindin 19. I'm eating some caramel delights. Those Girl Scout brats suckered me into buying $30 worth of cookies. And again, the monster in me wonders, are they made from real Girl Scouts? Sorry, I had to steal the Addams Family line there.
I'll give that one a B-.
Okay.
I got a dry sense of humor, so I'll pop off one-liners.
There's been plenty of parts when we've been dry for years.
Oh, wow. You know, one that I haven't had for a long time I would really like to try again is rabbit. I haven't had rabbit in a long time, many years.
Oh, me either.
I made some rabbit jerky before, and when you get a rabbit, at least around here, you don't get a whole heck of a lot of meat off of them. But I probably got something like 8 little pieces of jerky off of them that I made in the dehydrator, and it was actually good. I mean, it was great. I've done that with squirrels too. I like to experiment with my dehydrator. But I guess pretty much any meat you dehydrate like that, it's going to be good, especially if you season it real good. I always make deer jerky, and people always tell me it's so great, and I went to Harmony Hall, and this guy's like, "Man, that's good. What's your recipe?" And I don't never know. I just tell him my recipe is pretty much everything in the cabinet. I just put it all on there.
I tried making Elmer Fudd jerky one time, but he didn't like that at all. Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
But yeah, I like rabbits too.
I haven't had rabbits in 20 years.
Rabbits and squirrel both. I like to make either dumplings out of, or any kind of stew or soup. Squirrel stew, squirrel dumplings, rabbit stew, rabbit dumplings. And they're good fried too, but you can get a whole lot more out of them if you make the dumplings or the stew.
Holy crap, I think it's at the post office now. I got one of them pink slips. It wouldn't fit in the mailbox.
I have to sign for it.
Well, at least it's in cool mode.
I was talking to somebody, I think it was that guy on Around the Cabin, Rich. He eats the bobcats. He was telling me he's got a bobcat in the freezer. I said, "You're actually going to eat it?" He said, "Yeah, I love bobcat." I eat worms. If y'all watched my survival video where I did 5-day survival, I ate a hat full of worms. And to me, I'd rather eat worms than a bobcat because they're just, cats are nasty to me. We got one right outside the house here, and it'll throw up right where it's laying at and just lay there. I'm like, dang, man, nasty old thing. And dogs. I can't see myself eating dogs like coyotes and foxes.
I don't know.
When you skin them,
I could probably eat some coyote, but I don't think I'd go. Well, maybe fox, but. I don't know about
Yeah, she said, "Ew."
Because I'm a farm boy. I grew up eating anything that was put in front of me on a plate.
I'm the same way, Jeremy. I'll eat anything.
I grew up on a farm. I didn't have any neighborhood kids to run around with. It was just me and my dog Spader, and Spader was a Newfoundland and Black Lab mix. And I tell you what, if it wasn't nailed down, me and that dog would drag it home. "Mom, can we keep this?" No, I would get the same answer all the time. "No, get that thing out of the house." But everything was fair game for us, man. Wait till I tell your dad when he gets home.
When I was a kid, my brother, who was 4 years younger than me, used to bring home snakes. And I had a guest, one of my friends from school, stay with us, and we were sharing a bed. And my brother put a little tiny bull snake that was probably about a foot long on my friend's chest while she was sleeping, and freaked her out. She nearly hit the ceiling.
I can't read it. I got my glasses.
Penny says possum is the main thing she hated eating.
I saw that.
I ate one possum in my life, and yeah, it was pretty nasty. But I think if you season them and do them right, they probably taste good. But the one I ate, I just killed it and stuck it on a spit over the fire. Let that thing cook, slow cook for like 8 hours, and still after 8 hours, it was still dropping grease.
I played possum quite a bit, and that might be why I got divorced.
Now, possum's one thing I haven't eaten, and I don't think I want to. And armadillos. I don't think I'd ever eat an armadillo.
No, I wouldn't eat armadillo. I mean,
For years, I've never seen it.
I'd eat anything if I had to in a starving situation, and trust me, I've been in starving situations before, but not by choice. I wouldn't eat. I can't eat. Armadillos are nasty.
I've always hated possums, and the reason why I hate possums stems back to when I was a child. I bet I was 3, 4, 5 years old. We used to raise chickens on the farm down there in Higginsville where I grew up. And there were so many times we'd go in that chicken house to gather eggs in the morning, and there'd always be a dead chicken laying there and a possum up inside of it. They actually would eat them from the butthole, and they'd work their way right up inside of them there, and you'd see a chicken laying there, and a possum stuck all the way up its hind end, and yeah.
They started at the rear end first.
Yeah,
I guess that's
save the lips, assholes, and eyeballs for the hot dogs.
Business say that's the season, the rest of it or something.
Yeah, they eat them from the asshole out. So you'd see them stuffed all the way up inside of those carcasses afterwards. Every time I see a possum, I want to kill it.
Wow.
I got a video of that right now. I didn't need that. He said, tastes like chicken. I guess he ate the after mint first.
Well, I'll tell you what. After a few of those, which you'd find where the possum had killed the chicken and ate them out, you'd pick up an empty carcass from a chicken. All they'd eat is they would literally get their head clear up inside the asshole of that chicken, man, and they would just continually eat them out until they were hollowed out.
Oh man, and that's a possum.
A possum. They did that to all of our chickens, man. Anytime we saw a possum on the farm, we killed it.
I guess they were going for the eggs before the eggs got there.
I don't know.
Cock-a-doodle don't.
I know.
Y'all, the purple drinks done got me already.
Yeah, everybody thinks that roosters are mean. You know, I knew from experience growing up that roosters can be mean, but I'll tell you one that was meaner than a rooster was a mother hen with her chicks.
You don't want to mess with them.
I got chased around the chicken coop one time for about a good 5 minutes from a mother hen with her chicks. I was probably about 5 or 6 years old. I even lost my shoe. I couldn't even go back and get my shoe. She wouldn't even let me have my shoe. I had to go get my mom. Mom, the chicken won't let me have my shoe back. Those mother hens, they're mean.
Yeah.
Mr. Manland, Sir Penny Cockerel in your audience says a possum came through my closet one time while I was watching The Twilight Zone. It freaked me out. I was 12 or 13 at the time, and apparently her mom still laughs about it to this day. You know what? If a possum came out of my closet, I would probably just flip out and go under my bed.
I ain't gonna say nothing because my wife saw me in reaction to a baby possum, and I'm talking about like this close, my hand to my face. Scared the dog crap out of me, and then some other creatures crap that I wasn't even aware of that I had inside me. And it embarrassed me in front of my wife when she came up the drive the first time. Well, to make a long story short, we stayed at her mama's place out there, and she had one of those concrete patios with a kind of a 2 to 3 foot brick. What do you call them things? It was a concrete front porch. I'll put it that way. And she kept all her old furniture out there on the front porch just to sit on stuff. And the little dog there, Heidi, was barking at something. And I thought the dog was barking at something at the edge of the concrete there in the front yard. I walk out there with my flashlight, which was on my cell phone. I'm shining. I don't see nothing. Go back and sit down. The dog is still barking. And I thought, dog, you have lost your mind. What are you barking at? And I realized the dog is not barking out there in the yard. It's barking at the Lazy Boy recliner that's sitting there right next to me. And so my curiosity, I just get up and bend down and just lift up that little skirt on the very bottom and just pop it open. And there that little baby possum was looking, staring back at me going, did that number right there. I jumped, screamed like a woman, and probably 10 other women. When my wife came up the driveway that night coming home from work, she saw me raising this Lazy Boy, throwing it over that little brick concrete area, trying to dump the whole thing out there in the front yard. And she said, what in the hell are you doing? I said, quick, grab the broom. We got to kill something. Yeah, Heidi was having a fit. That was a little dog, a little Chihuahua. She was all like bowed up, man. I mean, the hair. I've never seen hair on a dog that small that has no hair stick straight up. And then some. That dog was raising all kind of holy heck. It was hilarious. I sat there and peed in my pants. Had to take a wipe a few times. And when we finally got the chair back in position, my wife didn't even want to sit in the chair. The thing, we ended up letting it go on out there in the yard, do its thing, I reckon.
I used to have chows in the backyard, and everything that come in the backyard, they killed it. And there was always a dead possum laying behind my door. We went out there one morning and there was a dead possum, big old fat dead possum. And I picked up by the tail. I was going to go throw it out. And its stomach was moving. And I didn't never know that possums are like kangaroos. They carry their babies in like a little pouch. And the stomach was moving. And I called my wife out there. I said, look at this shit. Look at this damn possum. His stomach was doing like woo, woo, woo. And finally, I was able to find that it was a pouch and open it up. There's 3 little baby possums in there about that big. We kept one. I raised one for about probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks, and I put it on a leash in the house and walk around with it. We had a tile floor, and it would just sit there and go like Scooby-Doo and not go nowhere.
We had a cat on the farm. Well, we had a bunch of feral cats on the farm. There's quite a few barn cats we had, but we had this one mama cat. Every time she'd come up pregnant, she'd drag home animals that she'd go out and catch and kill. And she'd always bring them to me. I was just a little kid, so she'd always bring that whatever she killed, she'd bring it to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, you think it's one thing for her to come home with a squirrel or a bird or something like that, but this dang cat would come home with big rabbits and possums and coons. That's a tough cat to kill a coon.
Yeah.
She'd bring coons home that she killed. She'd break their backs.
Yeah, and coons are meaner than total hell, too.
Mm-hmm. So if you can imagine a mama cat killing a coon and dragging it back to the house, that's...
According to Andrew Hondo, he has a true story about working in a park cleaning service, cleaning trash cans at a park, and he saw a possum playing dead, and that reminds me of the time that I saw a possum playing bridge. And yeah, and then Trump became president.
You was talking about possums breeding like kangaroos, and I just saw Red Skelton, and I love Red Skelton. He's one of the greatest comedians that ever lived, in my opinion. And he was talking about, to make a long story short, he was talking about that he used to raise rabbits. And he said one day a couple of his rabbits were being chased by coyotes across a field, and the rabbits ran into a haystack. And while the rabbits were inside this haystack, one rabbit looked at the other and says, "What do you think? Should we wait this out, or should we make a run for it? We outnumber them."
That's a good one.
Have you ever?
And then, wait, it's not over yet. The other rabbit looked at him and said, "What are you talking about, you idiot? We're brothers."
Have you ever seen Red Skelton do the Pledge of Allegiance?
I have. It'll make you cry.
Yeah.
It'll make you cry.
Yeah. I think most school kids that have not seen that should actually have to watch that. I just do.
I think most of the people that are in office should have to watch that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that bit. I've watched it several times. It's all over YouTube, and it's just beautiful.
Didn't fully get rid of pain, but it's not.
I think one of Red Skelton's greatest characters he ever created was Freddy the Freeloader.
Oh yeah.
And that character there could make you laugh and turn around and make you cry, especially the Christmas special. It was so wonderful.
Well, he was a great clown.
I think he was the clown.
Well, I hate to bail on you guys, but I got to get up for work tomorrow morning.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this is supposed to be a quickie. So, Jeremy, I agree with you, man. We're going to have to cut this thing short so that people will kind of like halfway want to watch the video.
Well, the wife likes to snuggle overnight, so she won't go to bed until I do.
Thank you so much for having me back on. I'm sorry that I got here so late. And Manlin and Mrs. Manlin, you guys are a delight, and it was great talking to all you guys.
Well, Granny, we appreciate you being here. That happens to be Granny Monster. Y'all make sure you check out her channel because she's got some good content. And the lady, not only, she is very good at ad-libbing when it comes to character voices, which my wife happens to love.
Well, how do I link to her channel so I can sub her. Can you?
Well, but before we close this out, Granny Monster, go ahead and say something in the external there so he can right click and save.
Yeah.
Oh, I have been.
But if you go in the chat room and click on the 3 dots beside her name,
Right.
it'll say go to her page, go to her channel. Click on that and subscribe to her.
Hot sauce. Okay. Well, Granny, my wife says that you evidently missed the taste testing of the hot sauces. So,
Yeah, man.
I'd like to kill her. I'm going to go back and re-download this thing and cut all that out just so we can get the actual taste test of the hot sauces to make it a very short, sweet video.
Sweet.
All right, I'm subscribed to you now. There we go.
Oh, why, thank you.
I subbed you too, Granny.
I'll get your channel here pretty soon.
Thank you.
Well, Granny, I'm just like Papa Texas. I unsubscribed from you, and the dang gum thing made me resubscribe to you. I don't understand this.
YouTuber gone wild. Absolute pleasure,
Now have
Holmes.
to unsubscribe and then resubscribe before you can click on the bell thing to get the notification.
Well, I'm out of here, all y'all. It was good seeing everybody. And
Glad you jumped in here, Alan. One of these days we'll go.
Well, Jared,
I'm waiting on it, man, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a blast.
Me too.
well, brother Jeremy and Stephanie and Baby Land, y'all take them easy out there.
You too,
Bye.
Mark.
Bye, Stephanie. It's cool seeing you too.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later. Take care. I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Amateur Artist Mark D. Channel. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up on this very short live chat. Next time I get on a live chat, I'm going to say, hey, it's going to be a long one. So y'all take them easy and take them care. I want to thank everybody here on the panel. I want to especially give a kiss to each and every one of you out there in the external here on YouTube. I appreciate it. And I would love one day for YouTube to actually say, hey, we can save the chats and do it like what Facebook, where if you go back and watch those videos, they're on live stream, you can see the actual chat that goes on as it happened. It'd be kind of neat. Google and YouTube, they're not thinking like us users. They just do things because, well, they seem to think this is the way it should work. So until next time, Papa Texas, appreciate the hot sauce. Carolina Chris Outdoors, appreciate the Texas Pete. Y'all take them easy and take them care. Until next time, 121, we're out of here.